Brooklyn's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
That hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jada just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. Can we go hard on Brooklyn? That's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin twin crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Yo, shout out to Leaf Diggy, shout out to Brockwork. Nets fans is the best fans. We in the building. I don't know how many of y'all want to have this conversation. I want to start off apologizing to all the fans that I told that I was going to be following the Big Three. My laptop broke, and I wasn't able to cover the content the way I wanted to, but I just wanted to say that shout out to the Big Three. I've been following on my own a little bit, and a lot of interesting things about the Big Three. The latest is the comment that you've seen in the thumbnail, and Ice Cube challenging basically any of the Olympic 3-on-3 guys. Like, yo, my Big Three beat y'all Big Three. I like that. I like Ice Cube been promoting this league. He came out this year, said what he said about Caitlin Clark. Didn't get Caitlin Clark in the Big Three, but got a lot of notoriety from that. Got a lot of attention. Put a lot of light on what he's got going on with the Big Three. And just in case you don't know, the Big Three is supported by ex-NBA players. Last year, Jaylen Brown, a current NBA player, was there. Now, this is interesting because Jaylen Brown is an interesting person. He's like a genius. He's like a super duper genius, for one. And besides that, he is just someone who speaks out, and he stands up and speaks out on a regular basis. He's always doing something revolutionary. Him playing basketball, showing that there could be a bridge. There's peace between the NBA and the Big Three because, the way I heard, and this is my perspective. I'm not saying that Ice Cube is saying this, but he making it seem like he feels that the NBA doesn't think it would be good business for them to collaborate or do business together. In my opinion, Ice Cube says he's done everything to not step on the NBA toes, scheduling and among other things. And I just want to say shout out to Ice Cube because he keep bringing attention to his, platform. And I think the Big Three, this is the beginning of it. And I like 3-on-3 basketball. I like 3-on-3 half-court basketball. I think it's the best half-court game. Like, yeah, 1-on-1 is a half court, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. I don't really like doing 4-on-4s on half court. Definitely like 5-on-5 as a full court for sure. But I like the fact that I like the fact that 3-on-3s is a thing now. You know what I mean? He's making waves about it. He's got Gary Payton part of it, Dr. J part of it, Charles Oakley part of it. Big players that were big players. I'm talking major players in the NBA. You understand me? Ex-NBA players, the ones that I just mentioned, they part of that. a big part of that too. I think Jeff Teague, he was part of that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot going on. I think they just got a new team too. People are starting to invest in this. People see that this is a good business model and the success of taking. I mean, this kind of this style of basketball. Growing up, let's call it what it is. I'm asking you right now. Growing up, did you play? Let me just talk to me. We'll talk about me real quick. Growing up, I played way more 3-on-3 basketball than 5-on-5 basketball. Like, yeah, I played 1-on-1s. Yeah, I played 2-on-2s. But more so, I probably played more 3-on-3s than 1-on-1s, 2-on-2s, 4-on-4s, or 5-on-5s. I fully support the big three. I gotta be better at watching the content, but just growing up loving the game, yeah, it was playing the game. It was because more 3-on-3s and 5-on-5s. That was just like, you gotta be nice to play a 5-on-5. You get picked in a full, you gotta be nice. You gotta be nice. I remember for 5-on-5s is fun, but it was hard to get 10 people to play. You know what I'm saying? 5-on-5s. I really didn't get a chance to do much of that. But the players that he got on his team, I mean, if you playing in a 3-on-3 league, which I had suggested for Mikal Bridges last season, I was saying that he should go play for the big three, and this is how he'll learn how to create his own shot, or try to be more of a, you know what I'm saying, a scorer, and you develop that skill with a 3-on-3. It's not that many picks. You got to actually learn how to put the ball on the floor. You know what I mean? For the most part, and you could develop that there. So, there's a lot of players that can benefit from the 3-on-3. It's not like players are just sitting around not playing basketball. They actually playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? I seen Donovan Mitchell and Gilly the Kid. I'm just throwing that out there. But not only them, I seen Cam Thomas in the gym. I seen Kevin Huerter. I seen Cam Thomas working with Kevin Huerter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just seeing different basketball players playing the game. Like, they active. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how I feel. You know what I mean? I think the big three is a good thing, and I don't know why the NBA will be shy when they know that they're not competition. And on that matter, it kind of favors for them to do business with the big three because they are shying away from playing veteran players. And for the most part, a lot of the players that play for the big three are veteran players in the latter 30s, in the, you know what I'm saying, early 40s. I think ISO Joe is 40, but he hooping. Yo, ISO Joe and the Joe Johnson and the big three is playing basketball. Shout out to Andre 76. Right. Talk to him, Lee. Right. I seen that. I'll probably throw the link in the chat. But since you throw those colors up there, man, you this is a tough act for you now. But I did see that podcast with I'll get to that in a second. But I did see that podcast. Oh, all right, we got Nets fans in the building for real. We got Easy Leaf, and we got Brock Work in the building. Shout out to RJ76, you know what I'm saying? But you see Nets fans is heavy on this page. Don't play. But yeah, now I'm just getting my shit off real quick before I throw the link in the chat. Y'all know how I do. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? He said, I didn't know you was popping out tonight. Nah, I mean, I'm a content creator. You know what I'm saying? I had seen this about Ice Cube. I'm like, why ain't nobody talking about it? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Talk about it real quick. Jay from BK said, shout out to Noah Loud. Shout out to him. I seen a clip with Dwayne Wade. He was like his fingernails painted, which I'm gonna say now. And that's kind of a conversation I want to have. Now I'm gonna say it without guys on the panel because I don't want y'all to get me banned. You know, don't get Breezy canceled. You know what I mean? Don't get me banned. You know what I mean? So, Andre 76, I disagree, bro. I disagree. This off season been kind of fire. But yeah, listen, he said it was like last year. Man, chill out. You had Tobias Harris last year. It wasn't nothing to fear. Yeah, easy, but for sure, man. Yo, listen, I just want to say this again before y'all pull up, man. Ice Cube is like my one of inspiration for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm inspired because it showed that he can transition from rap, and then he got into the movies and writing scripts. And even though he broke it down on how he do it, and I won't say made it easy, but simplified it. And then he talked about being a student of the game with John Singleton, and he's talking about Boys in the Hood. There's an interview I had seen with him on $1 Million Worth of Game. And, for the most part, I feel like he's someone that always was innovative, you know what I mean? And I like the movies and the scripts that he wrote, you know what I mean? I was in full support of anything that he did. And to see that he was a fan of basketball like that, I thought was dope, you know what I'm saying? So when the Big Three happened, I kind of followed it. But, you know what I mean? I want to get into more of the content, get into the players and the teams and what players are on teams, you know what I'm saying? Just because, we ain't got NBA basketball, but the Big Three could be a thing. It's something that I want to support. I want to be better at supporting and be better at bringing y'all content, because I love 3-on-3s. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's a tough question. He says, is he the most impactful rapper that went to acting? I would say, again, it's like, to me, he got into production more than acting. He's writing these scripts. Will Smith is really acting. That would be his competition. Easy. It would be Will Smith. But I feel like Will Smith is more of an actor than he is a production guy. I feel like Ice Cube is into screenwriting. I feel like he's into, having the lines for the characters, because that's a different thing too. But I think there's a lot of improv with Ice Cube too, and letting comedians do their thing. So that's why it's hard to answer that question easy. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like he got a lot to do with the production side. I would say even more than the acting. When Will Smith act, it's about him acting, and the drama and the action. It's about him. He is the star of the movie. Ice Cube don't make his movies where he the star of the movie. Easy. You feel me? He like Mike Epps and Cat Williams, and he got star-studded cast. You know what I'm saying? Actors that they got on because of Ice Cube. He was one of these. Chris Tucker. Before Friday, you ain't heard of Chris Tucker. Like, even if you did, he made Chris Tucker a household name. My sister was like 5 years old. She remembered the lines to Friday. That's how much me and my brother watched it, yo. Me and my brother quit it, yo. I'm telling you, man. My sister Asia used to fucking all the time just know the words and shit. That shit was crazy. Andre 76 said, nah, Will Smith or Tupac. Yeah, bro, Tupac was a great actor, man. He was short-lived. He mid-20s, and he did what he did in his mid-20s. I think if he would have lived longer, that was just the beginning of his acting career. I don't think he would have ever made the full transition and stopped rapping, but impactful actor? Yeah, Andre, you got it. Definitely impactful rapping and acting. Will Smith too. Will Smith can act. I've seen him in a lot of different movies. I seen him in 7 Pounds. That's a deep fucking movie, man. Where he found out he gonna die, but he frees his body at the end so he could give away his organs to people, special people he felt like he met. Shit is crazy, man. 7 Pounds. That's a. If you think that Will Smith not a good actor, watch 7 Pounds. Watch Pursuit of Happiness. Watch all of these different movies that he in where he's doing drama. He can fucking act. That was never Ice Cube role. Ice Cube ain't doing those kind of movies. He doing family fun movies, road trip. He doing, you know what I'm saying, janky promoters. He just trying to make you laugh. You feel what I mean? He's more on that side of the entertainment when it comes to the movies. It's not necessarily about him acting. Again, he's not necessarily the star. Even if he is, he got the co-star that match his star power. Like he did Janky Promoters with Mike Epps. And that shit was funny for what it was worth. It was alright, but you could tell it was just like, you know what I mean? One of those movies, like, I won't say a throwaway, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't my favorite, but I'm kind of glad he made the movie, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Easy said, gotta wait a rapping and acting career. Can't just do one side. That's a fact. He said, Easy said, so the Friday wasn't centered around him. Yeah, like yes and no. You know what I'm saying? Like yes and no. Come on, man. You got Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker, you gotta know he in that movie. Bread. Come on, Tebow. Come on, Nia Long. You feel me? He putting people on with his movies. He's never the I have to be the star. All everyone else is unknown. Everybody got careers after that. Do you remember any of those actors that I just met? For the most part, without that movie, he made those names household names, and they was getting busy. Like Nia Long, I think she was getting busy with the Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? She did stuff. It's not like we never seen none of these actors nowhere, but after that movie, yesterday's price is not today's price. You know what I'm saying? Easy said, he said, which movie in Will early acting career did he produce and cast? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Jay from BK said, nah, Queen Latifah doesn't get it. She had that movie with Common. That was tough. Queen Latifah get love. She get love. What else she did? I can't remember nothing else. That's when the Common used to play for the Nets. You funny ass. You funny, man. That's some funny shit right there. He said Queen. Oh, I'm bugging. Set it off. Yeah, but she stopped. She stopped. After she did that Set It Off movie, I thought she was going to blow up. Like, she was just going to continue to make movies. But I think movies be taking a lot out of people. You know what I'm saying? She said, loving single. Yeah, that was TV show. That show was fire. I know. I love that show. Don't give me y'all. Living single. That shit was fun. I fuck with that show, yeah. So, yeah, man. Set It Off, too. Yeah, I know Jay from BK. I know. Word, but yeah, yo, I feel like, yeah, man, big Ice Cube, the big homie, man. You know what I'm saying? And I like his movies. You know, I wish I could work with him at some type of capacity. You know what I mean? Some type of way, work with Ice Cube for real. Or my favorite Ice Cube movie probably got to be Friday. It's probably Friday. I like the other ones too, though. The other ones is dope. Hold on. Yo, good, my guy. You got the crickets. Yo, you in a forest.
You know I'm in the cut, man.
Yeah. Yo, good. Yo, glad you.
That PA life.
Yeah, glad you back, man. I ain't see you in a minute, you know what I'm saying? I see you pulled up like last week, though. That was dope.
Yeah, that was like a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might have been last week. I'll be hard, bro. You know.
Yeah. What up, though, man? I seen you working out wild crazy. You know what I'm saying? You on your
Yeah,
workout shit now?
yeah, trying. That shit is what you call it? You gotta be disciplined with that shit, man.
Where you can do workout vlogs, man. I watch that shit.
Yeah, I be watching niggas from New York. Pause. Got pause that part.
Yeah, nah. Real shit, no. But shout to so greasy, man. Just oh, you got some of that old way?
Yeah, that's
Oh man. Yeah, man. Likewise, man. Know what I mean, from my hood to your hood, man. Spot up. Facts. Hold on, motherfucker. Yo, we was just talking about the big three. And let me ask you this or some growing up shit, right? What's the most you ever played? I set out the most I ever played was 3-on-3s. Like out of 1-on-1s, 2-on-2s, 3-on-3s, 4-on-4s, and 5-on-5s. Growing up, I played more 3-on-3s than anything. What about you, so greasy?
yeah, a lot of 3-on-3s because once you start saying full court, everybody ain't trying to go up and down the court or it up. So
That's a
unless it's
fact.
like unless it's like the Boys and Girls Club and shit like that, yeah, I was playing full court there. But 3-on-3s, we was rocking out open gym like that all the time in the court.
Yeah. Yo, so hold on. What you think? Shout to easy, but what? So greasy. What you think about the big Ice Cube, he shouted out the big three. He said, "Yo, my big three versus the Olympics big three will win. Will beat them every time." I'm paraphrasing, but I like the challenge though. How you feel about him
Hold on.
challenging the Olympic
Who
big three?
who's gonna be in the Olympic Big Three?
Yeah.
I don't know,
That's
man. I don't even know none of
that's
those
that.
guys.
No, I'm saying though, they only choosing like people that want to be known for like the Olympics. You feel me? For they three for they three man. You feel me? It ain't like they going out there and getting like not top tier players, but like players from the league that's from even the G League. They're not really going to grab those type players for that, bro. So I don't know, but I know that would be dope though. Like it would be dope to watch some old school versus the new school type shit. I would like to see that.
Yeah, I think of that movie White Man Can't Jump with Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. Like
Yeah.
that shit was lit. Those were 2-on-2s, but still, them shits was lit. I think of that. Like if they could somehow have that same level of entertainment, I'll be happy. But I'm gonna ask Easy, man. We're gonna go to Ivan after that, but we're gonna go to Easy. Easy, talk to us. Big three. The Ice Cube said my big three better than an Olympic big three. Talking heavy to him. You know what I'm saying? But before you answer that question, just give us a quick commercial what you got going on, man. Talk to us.
Hey, yo, shout out to my nigga Breezy. You already know for letting me pull up and talk my show on this platform. You already know. It's your boy Easy E. Shout out to our nigga Big Ox. You can find us there at Big Ox Media. No
Hold on,
snooze button.
I don't mean to cut you off, but your intro was wild, crazy, like you was about to perform at the motherfucking Barclay just now. Keep going.
Shout out to my nigga Breeze. Shout out Breeze. You already know how we set the show. You already know how we set the show, my nigga. Shout out to my nigga Breeze. Shout out to my nigga Grease. Shout out to my nigga Ivan, aka Scam Likely. You feel me? But
Yo,
He started going crazy.
yo, son, yo,
yo,
I'm about to hire you for a promoter, bro.
hold on. I haven't finished the promo yet. Let me promo off.
Run back, son. This is intense, yo.
Hold on.
He said it's intense. I'm crying.
Yo, hold on. Yo, shout out to my nigga Breeze, man. You can find us at Big Ox Media. You already know, no snooze button. The Hood CNN coming directly to you, 10 o'clock Eastern time on Big Ox Media. You already know the
Wait.
three-man
What
wave.
you talking about? Tomorrow?
Well, I gotta find out if it's going tomorrow. You know what? That's a good question. I gotta find out if it's going tomorrow. But we usually do it
Alright.
Mondays and Fridays, 10 o'clock Eastern time. I'm only talking to us because we only talking about us. You know what I'm saying? So
All right.
the Hood CNN, the greatest hood show you could find on these YouTube streets. Hey, the 3-man we became the 4-man show. You already know. Now let's go. Now, Breeze.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
put that in the link inside the chat for me, yo, so I can see real
Yeah, I
quick.
wanna follow that too, yo. All
Oh
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to get the link. I
Big
got
Big
you right
Ox,
now.
I got Big Ox media scrolling across the bottom, but the actual link to his page, easier to put it in the chat.
Yo,
Yeah.
Breezy. Before he continues, I do be putting like your thing because I got a lot of followers on Facebook. I get paid over there, so I'll put your thing up, man. On Joey thing because Joey got a page over there too. So me and Joey be talking on basketball talk, but we always big up your page over there. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. Shout out to you and Joy. Y'all helped my
Yeah,
page grow. I really think y'all part of the reason why I got 700 subscribers. Y'all be showing big love.
yeah. It's just we like the content, so we definitely show.
What you
The
doing, like
people.
a hood vlogs or something like that? Like,
You said what happened?
Nah,
what
he
he
talk
doing?
about
Like,
Easy. He talk about Easy. He talk about Easy channel. Tell him about No Snooze Button.
Oh, no snooze button right there. That's a hood CNN. So we come to you with all the news that most likely you would like to hear and the shit that don't get talked about. You know what I'm saying? The shit that gets swept up under the rug and nobody really talk about it. Putting on real conversation to it. You know what I'm saying? So we bring it to the light to the people and we have a little quick dialogue on it. Sometimes we bring people from our audience to come and chat about it and let us know how they feel about it. But best believe we talk about things that that relates to the hood, relates to the people. Because remember, it's a show for the community, powered by the community. So
right?
everything we talk about, we gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get a sponsor soon.
Right.
Hey,
Damn.
hey, I'm putting the word in for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting the work in. But
Yeah.
but yo, real quick, all right, boom.
Hold on. Y'all know I gotta shout out the super chat. Hold on, Leaf Diggy. He said the super chat for $1.99. Yeah, this is his handle. Y'all can subscribe to Leaf. Y'all can subscribe to Leaf right now. Just come right back. You feel me? But yeah, man, this is his link. But again, man, shout out to Leaf and shout out to Ivan. We finna to go to Leaf and Ivan, but we gotta go to EC first. Talk to us, EC. You gave us the commercial. We know where to find you. Looking forward to it. But I think so. Greasy asked you a question. He was asking you something.
Yeah,
Nah, he said
but
he basically explained everything to me just now.
yeah. Real quick, follow your boy on
What the
Twitter,
fuck is
X,
that?
whatever you want to call it. Big
UFO?
Bank Easy. Shit going crazy out there, Grease. Make sure you follow your boy on Twitter, X at Big Bank Easy. You already know, putting out stupid shit out there, but getting to dope shit right now. A lot of the questions that we talk about, I've been trying to put up there. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you already know. Follow your boy, tap in with your boy. But real quick, back to the topic at hand. Yo, dog, who's in our Big Three team again, and who's on the Olympic team again? Hold on, like.
Keep it real with you, bro. I don't even know. All I know, all I know, Easy is the big Hobie Ice Cube say, yo, you know what I'm saying? Y'all try to you gotta realize where this coming from though, Easy. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the interview with Ice Cube, be like, yo, I do everything not to step on their toes. I be feeling like doors get closed on me because you know what I'm saying, the NBA, da 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 da. So when Jalen Brown came to the Big Three, you know what I mean, it was showing love. Like, yo, he part of the current NBA, but he's showing love. There's a lot of ex NBA players, you know what I'm saying, that represent the Big Three. I said all that to say they acting like Ice Cube can't get his foot in the door, but Easy. He just challenged the Big Three, so it's up.
But all right, so from what I can remember, Jeff Teague is in the Big Three. Joe Johnson's in the Big Three. Look,
Michael Beasley,
Michael Beasley.
Steve
They tough.
Francis. You
That's a
got
tough lineup.
Jason Richardson. You got a
Jason
lot of
Richardson.
players.
Jason Richardson. Yeah. So here's my question, right? Who's the competition, bro?
You know
Do
what
we know
I would
anybody
say?
from the competition? Like, do we know
And man,
anybody from the competition?
who's the
You
competition
know
in the
what I
Big
would
Three?
say. You know
No,
what I
no,
would
no. In the
say.
Olympics.
It wouldn't be good to do the Olympics. It would be better if they would do like those retired players against the players that's on their way out the door in the NBA.
Ooh, whoever said
That
that, facts. That's
that'd
fair.
be a
I
that'd
like
be a
I like
little
that idea.
I
Hold
like
on,
that
hold on.
idea.
Say that again. Say that again.
I don't think that's fair.
It'd be better if it's like the guys on their way out the door. Like you go grab like a DeAndre Jordan,
LeBron
who
James.
you
LeBron James, bro.
No,
Stop
no, no,
playing.
no.
Bro, this,
Hold on, hold on.
bro,
No, 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 no. No, no, no.
bro.
Hold on, hold on. No, no, no. I'm glad you
I
said that.
mean,
Hold on, hold on.
we
Hold
gotta
on, hold on,
talk
hold on.
about niggas
Hold
that's
on.
on their last
No, no,
legs,
no,
bro.
no, no, no. No, hold on, hold on. I'm glad you said that because
You
we gotta
started
go there.
wilding with
Hold
LeBron
on, no,
right
no, no. I'm glad
there.
you. Hold on. Everybody got to answer this question. I'll go last though. Should LeBron James show love to the big three when he retired from the NBA? Should he be part of
Hell,
that?
it depends, cause niggas like Melo, I think should be showing more support to that. You feel me?
Talk
Like,
that shit.
Right.
Talk that
Uh,
shit. Why should Melo be showing that shit?
look,
Get
cause
into
you
that
not
shit,
even
bro.
that. Look, when you got stars like that'll go to that shit, it's only gonna make it better, bro. It's gonna be more money. Imagine you have a nigga like Melo. Who else retired right now?
And Melo's still fairly young. He only retired 2 years
You
ago.
throw
Yeah,
you
yeah.
throw Melo
Yeah.
out there. You throw Gil out there.
Jamal
well,
Crawford.
Melo, from what I understand, Melo is like a year older than LeBron, if not the same
Jamal
age.
Crawford, D
No,
Wade.
that's not what I'm saying. Leave. That's not what I'm saying, bro.
You
But a
high as a
nigga,
motherfucker. I know. I could tell, bro.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like he probably gonna OD in that shit, bro.
Yeah, he got killed. Yeah.
My thing is, I think it would
Melo
cool.
gonna average 30.
I listen. What I say is this. I think I like that idea. So, bro. I don't think it's gonna happen because Keon is about to commit to whatchamacallit, either either Syracuse or Rutgers in another year, and then he gonna be in the league in another year. So they probably going like the NBA is probably gonna get at. They probably gonna pay more attention to Carmelo just off the strength of that because not only is Keon looked at as a top a top name in his respective draft, but they probably like it's one of the reasons why they still giving the Melo some TV money, bro. Like he got a couple of commercials here and
You
there with
can't
Kendrick
say
Perkins
that,
and shit
bro.
like that, bro. Like
His son, alright, but he ain't Melo been Melo, bro. Like
no,
that
no, no.
nigga.
I'm not comparing them. I'm just talking about in his respected draft. In his 2026 draft, bro, that's probably the
No, he
only
gonna
win
be a
name that we
top
know,
pick.
bro.
He supposed to be a top pick. You
Yeah,
right
yeah, yeah.
about
That's
that.
what I'm
Yeah, he
saying.
gonna be a
If
top
we
pick.
if we stay to that, but I think the NBA, if you look at the history between Cube and what business the NBA and the Big Three is supposed to do, they kind of like the NBA kind of gave Cube like like the F you nigga, bro. Like what the hell you gonna do? They kind of gave him cold shoulder. It's facts, bro.
No,
Like
that's a fact. No,
yeah,
like
yeah. So I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I understand why Q would want to be, bro. Even though he said he didn't a while back when they gave him the cold shoulder, bro. Like a couple of times he was like, "Yo, I ain't messing with y'all. I ain't messing with me." And second, a lot of these niggas, bro, that's in the big three, they didn't qualify. A lot of them didn't qualify for Olympics when they was playing in the NBA. So my thing is if they gonna do it now, it's got to be on some like 3v3 half court retirement shit. By the way, they got that for the women's game too. They got like a 3v3 Olympic tournament for the women's game.
for the
I did
women's,
see that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I seen that.
yeah. I did see that.
Yo,
So if they was to do that, I'm cool with it, bro. I mean that would be an
that would be
interesting
tight
idea.
though. See Carmelo Hooper in there. I would watch that. I would pay money.
I watched Carmelo in a half court
Bro,
set, man. I don't
you
think
got
niggas could go.
Carmelo.
Jamal,
You got Carmelo
too.
out
Between
Jamal
him
there.
and
Crawford.
Michael Beasley, bro, I don't think
You
niggas can
got
guard them niggas still.
you got Lou Williams out that go crazy still. You got a lot of players
And
that
that's what I'm
retired.
saying when people laugh about that, like LeBron James or whatever. We know LeBron James ain't the best one-on-one player though. Like we have to
LeBron is an open court player, bro. If he was to play
yeah.
3v3 half court, bro, he'd get fucked up, bro.
You
Like,
see how
come on, LeBron.
You talk
Durant
LeBron.
cooked LeBron when they were playing in Rutgers. So I
I don't think
mean,
LeBron is playing in no half
I'm
court
not
setting.
talking about far as the skill, bro. You still put LeBron out there 1v1. Are you kidding me? With only 3 niggas on the court, it's lunch meat out there. You niggas is crazy.
bro,
I don't know
I
about
don't know,
that.
bro. You saw Durant. You ever seen Durant and LeBron hoop at Rutgers? You ever seen that?
bro. No, I'm not saying that. I
No,
know.
he dropped like 50 on LeBron James.
I get what you're saying, SO,
I'm
bro.
just
But
talking about.
listen,
I'm talking about far as the big three. Period. Like
I
other
mean, but
niggas,
the big three
other
got
niggas
niggas. The
having
big
to
three
guard
got niggas
LeBron.
that's not scared of Braun, bro. Like they don't
Yeah,
fit.
even Kobe.
No,
You
I'm
see,
not
you ever seen
saying
James Harden
that.
and Kobe play one on one?
No. Hey, listen to me. Look, when these niggas talk about him now, and they be like, "Damn, yo, I don't know how he doing this shit at 40. That shit is for a reason, bro."
But it's different. That's a one. Yo,
I
on
mean,
it's a
yeah,
one-on-one
it's
game,
different,
bro.
bro.
It's
My
a
nigga,
one-on-one
it's
game,
different when you
bro.
running up the court full speed and ain't nobody
Yeah,
getting in
No,
your way, and
no. What I'm
it's
it's a
a
saying is
bunch
different
of young
ball game.
19-year-old skinny niggas, bro, in the
The
them niggas
NBA,
big
not
bro.
three,
Like,
trained.
come on.
the
What
big
I'm
three just
saying
like
is
an ISO
they don't
battle,
train
bro.
like him, bro. They don't train like him. He on a
Yeah, but
Wait.
hold on. Have you seen Carmelo Anthony? You're Carmelo. Okay,
I
so
mean,
Carmelo
that nigga
Anthony. Hold
training
on.
to get up and down
So
a
hold on.
Oh
full
Carmelo
court, 90
shit,
Anthony.
feet.
dog.
Yo, so Carmelo Anthony said Carmelo
There's
Anthony's
no
son was.
fucking way. I just
Yo,
paused.
hold on. Carmelo Anthony, right, and his son was talking like they were like, who will win out of LeBron, son, and you and your pops? And Carmelo Anthony son was like, yeah, they would beat me. And Carmelo like, nah, bro, I'm gonna beat them. We are one-on-one player, and that matters more on 3-on-3 than team ball.
Melo
Team ball
can't
don't matter.
defend, bro. Melo
No,
getting
but
bodied,
the thing,
bro.
bro, we not talking about that. We
Melo
talking
is not
about
getting
like
bodied by that nigga. He ain't get bodied
he
by that
Hold
nigga
on,
when they played.
hold on. Cause niggas talking about LeBron like he fucking Giannis, my nigga. Like, are you fucking serious right now,
that's
dog?
what I'm saying. Easy,
Hold
I
on.
think.
Hold on. That easy said what you gonna say. What you mean by that? Easy, go
the
ahead.
LeBron
The man
disrespect is
can dribble.
crazy.
The man can shoot. The man can play in the post. The man can work off screens.
He
The man
can't. He
can play
can't
a
do none of
two-man.
that.
No,
You are fucking lying.
yo,
Get out of
He
here.
easy,
can't do
easy. I
none
want
Get
to
of
out of
ask
that.
here.
you. Ever
Get out of
easy?
here.
You ever
Get
easy? I
out
He
of
want to
here.
can't
ask you
do
this.
none of
Get
Easy, I
out of
that.
want to
here.
ask you this.
Get
Hold on,
out of
easy.
here.
He
Easy.
That's
can't
I
do
want to.
none of
bullshit.
that.
Hold on.
Nigga,
That's
LeBron,
bullshit.
nigga,
Hold on, y'all.
Start
LeBron
that
Hold
in
on.
the
dribble like
Olympics.
Kendrick Perkins, nigga.
That's
Fuck out of
bullshit.
here.
On,
That's
y'all. Hold on,
bullshit.
y'all.
Easy.
Just
Hold
throw
on.
that in the
Can
Hold
I
on.
ask
Olympics
easy
just
a
now, my
question?
nigga. That's
LeBron
bullshit.
dribble like
Fuck
Hold on.
out of
Kendrick
here.
Perkins, nigga. That
Hold
nigga
on.
got
Hold
the
on.
Yeah.
Kendrick Perkins bag.
Hold
Get
on.
out of
Hold
here.
on, y'all.
We
Hold
don't
on.
respect LeBron in no half
Hold
court
on,
shit.
We
Nigga,
don't
the
hold
fuck
on.
respect
out of
LeBron,
here.
nigga.
Hold on. You have you on the week. This is JTV. He giving it all to you. Pause.
Thank you.
He said Leaf just hate LeBron. He didn't say the
Man,
panel
get
hate
that shit off the
LeBron.
screen,
He
bro. I
didn't.
don't hate
He
LeBron.
didn't
I just
say.
hate the way he played. LeBron been a piece of
Hello?
shit, bro.
It's a
Like
new story
this
with
game,
you
No,
every
hold
bro.
on,
time,
The
nigga.
Olympic game is exposing LeBron already,
listen,
bro. He
listen.
can't guard nothing.
Listen. Let me. It's 5 people on the panel. I'm just trying to find a medium. And again, all I'm trying to do is bring context to the conversation. And all I'm saying is these. Again, Jay from BK got a point. He said none of these young Hall of Famer types will play in the big three. Wade, KG, Paul Pierce. Yo, bro, they getting these announcer jobs. They getting podcasts. They probably, you know what I mean, not even basketball shape. Now,
Yeah.
I give credit to what G from BK
A lot of
saying.
them niggas
But
played
hold
20
on,
years of NBA
hold on,
basketball
hold
already.
on. Hold on. And on top of that note, not really. It ain't none of those players played 20 years. Only like 5 players played 20 years of NBA
KG
basketball.
played
That's
20
exaggerated.
years. Paul Pierce played about a good 17, 18 years. He played close to that. Wade played about 16,
Bro,
17
but
years.
even if you, I'm talking about just the way the NBA is. We all know these players. They come out the league for 4 years. That's the real window for NBA players when they play in the league. But again, I'm not trying to deviate from my point. My point is that players like Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James can thrive in a half court setting. If they got a situation where they could score in the half court, like all players can't score in the half court. But a
Yeah.
player like Melo could score in the half court.
You know
Facts.
why he
And
could score in the half court, my nigga? Because he is a
you
three-level
got to admit
scorer.
it.
Something LeBron don't know
Facts.
shit about.
Don't.
Listen, no. But no. I was kidding. I don't even know how we got it to LeBron. I was really talking about
Me
Melo.
neither, bro. Keep
You
that
know
nigga
what I'm
away
saying?
from big three, bro.
No, but
Hold
they
on.
were just
Oh no! Yeah, no. I asked the question. I said, "Do you think he should show love to the big three?" Hold on, let me answer that question. Yeah, I do. I do think that he should. I think you know what I'm saying. It's no reason why. I mean, he playing for the Lakers. Ice Cube from the town. How you not fucking with the homie? So I don't know, man. Whatever, man. So that's
my
just
only
how I
thing
feel
You know
about it.
what? Can I
You
answer
know what
that
I'm saying?
question?
hold on, because I wanted to respond. The only
I
reason why
wanted to
I
answer
agree,
that question, bro.
hold
And
on, they was
everybody
just
talk.
the whole thing about the LeBron thing. They was acting like LeBron was gonna dominate too much, and I like, no, it's a different game. That was the topic of it. I think it would. he will do good in the big three setting, but he's not gonna dominate like that. I think it'll be competitive as Carmelo or whoever playing. But that was my thing.
Listen, to be honest with you, I don't think LeBron should step nowhere near them niggas. There's a lot of niggas that's in that league that don't fuck with LeBron as it is, bro. They see that nigga try to come down the lane. They is not the least bit shy about hitting him, bro, like, and taking that nigga out of the air. They don't give a fuck about LeBron, bro. That's one. Number two, we all know most if not all of LeBron's NBA earnings, bro, is probably gonna go to that new Vegas team, bro, because they trying to do expansion any damn way. They're gonna add 2 teams within the next 5 years, bro. Like LeBron gonna probably be retired for 1 year, and then he gonna have to be a majority owner for maybe a team in Vegas, and then they're gonna probably get Bronny like maybe another 2 years after the fact, man. We all know LeBron moves before it happened because the media run their mouth like bitches. That's why, bro. Like they run their mouth all day. That's why we always know what LeBron doing. That's the thing about it. So, like, to me, bro, like, I don't think LeBron should go nowhere near the Big Three league, bro, because he too much. It'll compromise everything that he's trying to do in the future with the NBA. The NBA don't really, fuck with Ice Cube like that, bro, and we all know they don't.
But nah, that's what I said in the beginning of all of this, is that's why I like how Ice Cube, he did his best. He didn't step on their toes. Even in interviews, he said, look, I'm trying to make sure that I'm not stepping on their toes. That's why the schedule is in the summertime, because they don't have no basketball in the summertime. I purposely and intentionally want to do business with them. I want to find a way to do business with them. And, no success. Even with the WNBA, you see, jump out and say, yo, we want Caitlin Clark. See, it didn't happen, but he got the attention he wanted. Case in point, he did the same thing with the Olympics. He said, oh, word, y'all got a big three. Y'all got I challenge that. My big three will beat your 3 in the Olympics. I'm saying I like the aggressiveness on him on the business side of things. Like, yeah, he might not. He's causing, you know what I mean, conversation. Even if the NBA they know the end game is going to be no to Ice Cube, regardless of what the conversation is, they still have to have the conversation. And on the business side of things, they gotta see the growth of the league. There's another owner of a team. I forget what exactly, but another investor bought a team, and you know what I'm saying, it's becoming bigger. It's becoming a bigger league by year. So respect to what he's doing, you know what I mean? But like I said, you know what I mean, I look at it for what it is. I think that those players, they to the Leafs point, they physical, bro. And they talking shit. And the players is talking shit to the coach. Gary Payton is the coach. This dude was all in Gary Payton face. Gary Payton arguing with him. Like, yo, what the fuck going on? They on the same team.
Man.
Yo, they be switching teams. Yo, at the end, they got a draft and all that. There's a draft at the beginning of the season where this player was on this team, but now he gets substituted. And it's personal. They might not talk about how it's personal, but if you're playing on a 3-on-3, and then you the one who get traded, oh, you gonna feel some type of way.
Them niggas is real hoopers, bro. Like LeBron gonna come in there, bro. If LeBron came in there, which he won't, he gonna come in there and probably want power, bro, and want structure and be homies and all of that shit. LeBron made this buddy league. That league, but bro, the Big Three is basically basketball all the way up until Malice in the Palace. That's all that shit is, bro. Like I'm telling you, all the niggas that was in the league during that time, bro. Go look at what they was doing during that time, and go look at how the style of play, all the way from '98 to all the way to Malice in the Palace, and go look at how it was. All them niggas was probably in the league during that time, bro. All of them. LeBron was still a rookie then, bro. Like he was barely averaging 20 points a game off of 41% shooting, bro, because he couldn't fucking shoot. When they cleared them, when they after that Malice in the Palace, they changed all the rules. Here comes Steve Nash stealing 2 MVPs, and here come LeBron averaging 28 and 29 a game with no jump shot. The fuck out of here, man. I know what I'm talking about. LeBron can't fuck with them niggas, man. Let's end the story. And this
Yeah, I
end this
mean,
goddamn discussion, man.
I don't know. I
I
don't know
I
what
mean,
Leaf
all
is
right.
talking
So
about.
we that's one part of the show, but we gotta go to Joey BK, man. Joey BK just joined the panel. We gotta holler at Joey BK, and I gotta shout Joey BK out because I even say you and him be showing love on y'all Facebook pages. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. I'm telling him that I'm pretty sure that y'all helped the page grow to the subscribers I got or that we got. So I wanted to say, you know what I'm saying, thank you for that. I mean, shout out to Joey BK, man. What's going on?
What's good, fam? I just wanted to tap in real quick. I was listening to y'all, but I wanted to bring up something. The NBA don't fuck with the big three like that.
Thank you, Joey.
The NBA don't want to see the big three thrive. Okay.
Appreciate it, Joey. Tell
So,
them.
with that being said, if LeBron was to affiliate himself with them niggas, it would be career suicide with him, for him. Excuse me.
Tell
After
him
basketball,
something, Joe.
they would never let that nigga own. They will never let that nigga own anything in the NBA if he did that.
So that makes sense. So
That is a fact.
Nah,
that's
I'm
a bad
listening.
business
More
move.
is, more is.
That's a bad business move for LeBron, then, though.
Very
Yeah.
bad
Yeah.
business move for LeBron, especially now that the NBA is trying to do expansion. They're gonna want LeBron to come out of pocket because who made more money, my nigga, in the last 22 years, out of all the players than him? They're gonna want him to be majority stake owner. They did the same thing with Jordan, bro, after he retired from the Wizards.
But
So
and I'm not just saying this, y'all. I'm not just saying this to everybody that's listening. I'm not
Yo,
just
hold on,
saying
hold on. I
this.
gotta say this. Let me say this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but they better that expansion team better not get a championship ring before the Brooklyn Nets. I swear to on my net fan spirit, man.
if LeBron is owning it, bro, and he got all the push in the league, my nigga, that he got now, bro, it might just happen.
Nah, Brooklyn Nets got to get one before that expansion team, man.
LeBron got
That's
too
a
much
fact,
pull
man.
in the league, bro, for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I have a question for y'all. Do y'all see LeBron in a couple years being a coach?
No,
No.
I see him being an
Nah,
owner.
No.
Let's go. Hold on, y'all. Before we get, go away from Joey. Joey was saying something. I
Okay.
just wanted to say
No,
that
I
one
just
thing.
wanted
Go
to
ahead,
say
Joey.
that I'm not just saying this shit because of what I think. Like Ice Cube has said this personally out his own mouth that the NBA been cop blocking him in the big three. So, with that being said, like I said, LeBron is not going to affiliate himself with them because he knows the NBA thinks the big three is bad for business, and he wants the bigger goal. Like Leaf said, he wants to own a team. So if he affiliates himself with that, they probably ain't gonna let him do that. So I don't see him touching the big three at all.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I will say that I think players like, yeah, and to an extent, it's like it is this by association type shit. But and that's another thing too. Even though they may not be able to get a player like LeBron to represent the big three, he's been able to get notable names. You see Orange Spiegel in the chat say Coutinho Mobley. Now, I don't know who's listening, but I'm going to just let you know. I remember Coutinho Mobley from the Houston Rockets, and him and Steve Francis used to
I remember him when he was on Rhode
work.
Island.
Yeah, oh, word? And now I don't. So
Rhode
what
Island
happened with him on
University
Rhode Island?
killing niggas.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Well, all right, that's what up.
No,
Well,
Coutinho Mobley been it though. He been tough ever since college. Like he been one of them. Like he been solid. But yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Nah, I'm just saying that to say there's always going to be players that's going to be recognized in the big three. Maybe not the player with the, you know what I mean, most points in the NBA ever, but still they're going to get players that's going to attract fans, and they moving around. They going on tours in the summer, and they growing. So maybe they'll never be as big as the NBA. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think. I like the window they're in the summertime. Is they're not really trying to step on their toes or be their competition. But let's call it what it is. Fan to fan, bro. From what we as a Nets fan, basketball ended for us in April, but they ended is in June. So let's just say June. Let's say July.
No,
Right?
that shit ended for us
July.
in February, bro. Stop. Don't
No,
lie to the
hold on.
audience.
Hold on. No. When basketball at the end of the Larry O'Brien championship, you got July, you got August, you got September, bro, and more so you got September. You got 2 months without basketball. That's a long time. If you play basketball, people play basketball every day. They eat,
Yo,
live basketball, bro. Like
The
no,
the
bro.
the net se-
That's
the
hey,
net
that's.
season
I'm
ended
not
back in
mad at the
I
big
got a
February.
three
I got a
for
question,
getting
right?
that
So
time. I'm
so
not
we got
mad
the
at the big
W
three for getting that time, man. I'm not.
we still got the WNBA going on, but I got a question. So how does that affect the WNBA with all these players playing in the Olympics right now? How is that affecting the league? Are they still playing or
I don't know. I seen Angel
because
Reese
the
on
WNBA is still
the
going on,
W.
right? Leaf?
I don't
The
know.
WNBA
They put it on
they
pause.
after the All-Star break they had one of the they had a long break after the All-Star break. They returned August the 15th.
Okay,
That's
so it's not going to affect the girls playing in the
No,
Olympics
no,
then.
no, it's not because
Okay, all right then.
basically
Cool.
everybody is off.
I was like, how they playing without these girls that's already in the league in the
Yeah.
Olympics and the
But
league is still going on.
the only ones that's gonna hurt is the Olympic team because they still playing basketball. So the 12 players that's on them teams is gonna hurt them. It's not gonna it really equals out because if you look at the timeline, go back to March Madness, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and the Rook and Cameron Brink and them, they didn't have no time off coming off of March Madness, and then here come the draft, here come the Final Four, here come the draft or immediate like a week, the same week after that. The draft was a day after the women's March Madness, the women's March
Bro,
Madness
that's a
tournament.
long ass break to have, bro. That's a
Yeah,
long break.
not, but it's a necessary break for the girls that just came in, the rookies, because they've been playing basketball all year long. They had to go from college to a professional team. They got in training camp maybe like a week, and then the very next week after that, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and them, they had to play WNBA basketball. They went from playing in college in March, and then the next month playing in a professional basketball in the WNBA.
Oh, that's
That's
crazy.
crazy. So they said they needed this break. They
Right, right,
if you
right.
really want to keep it five, they really needed this break more than anything. So it helped them. I don't know what it does for the 12 players on the women's Olympic team, but I mean it definitely helped them for sure.
So I wanted to bring it back to the because we skipped over the will LeBron be a coach? I don't think LeBron will ever be a coach because he doesn't want that smoke. He doesn't want that heat. Everybody knows when you're a basketball coach in the NBA, you the first one to go or catch the heat when shit ain't going right, regardless. And I don't think he's gonna put his legacy on the line to be a coach. I think LeBron thinks he's too good to be a coach. So
He'll be an owner within the next 5 years in the NBA.
yeah, for real,
Nah,
I
but
agree with
hold
that.
on.
He'll be an owner
Joey,
before he becomes a coach.
let's slow it down because I was trolling a Laker fan, basically telling them like, "Yo, LeBron is your head coach. JJ Redick is your assistant head coach. Like, this is LeBron first year being the head coach." And to your point, Joey, yeah, when he retire, he not going to take that recognition of I'm gonna be a head coach, but he'll play player and head coach. So you know what I mean? But like, I ain't really the head coach. Know what I mean? Kind of. Know what I mean? He gets control the narrative per
Nah,
se.
Breezy, we all know how he operate. Everybody know how LeBron operate. I get it. But I'm just saying he ain't gonna fully take on that title and that responsibility and have to sit up there on them podium and answer them hard questions when shit ain't going right.
Yeah, nah, I'm with that. I'm with that. Um, that's the thing. I he trade players too much, man. He get players traded too much. You know, you can see through his poker face. Soon as the media asks him, "So, LeBron, these guys been playing pretty bad these last few games. You think they're gonna get traded?" Trust me, you'll see him start sweating. You know what I mean? So I don't think he got no poker face when if the media was to ask him if one of your players finna get traded. So yeah, I don't
Bro,
think
I
he'll
swear
ever
to
be
you,
a head
you
coach.
know what my personal opinion is? I think LeBron is gonna play about 2 to 3 more seasons and he's retiring. He's not gonna win another ring. The Lakers just don't got enough personnel or enough assets to bring in to help him get another ring. I think he just want to play a couple of seasons with his son and he out. For real.
So hold on that note, you think his next son Bryce gonna make the league and he gonna be there?
Yo, Joey dropped off.
Oh
Stream, be
shit.
hating.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Come on, man. But I don't know if he try to do that, man. 2 more years for LeBron. I won't doubt him.
I won't be surprised if LeBron is out after this year, and then he gonna skip a year. Then here come this new expansion team, the two new expansion teams. LeBron gonna put his name in the hat. He gonna get maybe two other people to buy to get the rest of the purchase for him because the expansion team probably minimum like $5 billion. Just paraphrasing, don't really know for sure, but LeBron probably be an owner within the next 5 years, bro. Like that, and that's probably gonna be some of the most annoying years of the NBA, bro. Like because I already know, bro, the NBA just can't get off this nigga meat for some reason, bro. Especially Adam Silver slipper. Like,
Yeah, hold on. I just want to say that I want the Nets to win a championship before that expansion team. This is ridiculous.
if a
Like
LeBron
my
expansion
thing is,
team win a
but
championship
listen,
before us, bro, the league is rigged, bro. It's rigged.
like,
I'm
like,
not
but
saying nothing else.
right. Listen, I'm not even finna debate none of that. Everybody gonna have their own opinions. We talking. Now, what I will say is the most beautiful thing about sports is the integrity of competitiveness. And the guy or the team that wants it the most, it don't necessarily have to be like the underdog can beat the favorite, like depending on what happens. And I don't want that to be rigged. Now I'm not debating that it's rigged or not rigged or nothing like that. I ain't gonna get into the play-in and how the Lakers won, and I ain't saying none of that. I ain't talking about none of that.
You towing that line, bro,
Allegedly.
and you about to make me interject, bro. But go ahead.
No, no, no. Hold on. I just want to say that I want to see the Nets win the championship before that expansion team. Like, don't put my Nets fan spirit through that. We've been through a lot. For y'all to come on, man. Enough is enough.
Breeze. The fact that you even brought that shit up, bro, now I'm pissed because like not like I just talked about an expansion team and you jumped clean off the boat with LeBron expansion team, bro, winning championship before the Nets. Now I'm pissed off because now I got
Nah,
to get into
I'm saying
because now I
that's
got
what
to
I
get
was
into the
saying.
how no because now I got to get into how the NBA move. They go from the NBA to the LHL. You know what that shit stand for? Let's help LeBron. That's what it stands for, bro. That's the reason why they're getting a play in every goddamn year. And the Lakers is a mediocre ass team. It's one of the reasons, bro, why the bubble went the way it went. It's one of the reasons why he went 10 straight fucking finals in the East. Bro, it's a whole bunch of things, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, that the NBA league front office can't get off of saving LeBron. They can't get off of that. How do I know that? Because it's fucking obvious.
I
But
think they
nobody.
passed it though, Leaf. I don't think they're gonna throw them no more bones. I don't think the Lakers or LeBron gonna get thrown a bone, man.
If
I think they
LeBron get
done.
into an owner seat, bro, I guarantee you they gonna throw him a bone. They gonna throw him
Yeah,
plenty of
but
bones.
but still, an expansion team. It's gonna take a while, Breeze, for them to. An expansion team ain't winning no fucking
Yeah, that
championship in
was
no
that
three to
was
four,
so.
5 years.
I was trying to be sarcastic, but with LeBron, man, you never know.
They
And
gonna
again,
they
like
gonna
I
make
said,
they gonna make LeBron make history, bro. Trust me,
like,
Joey.
and listen, and if anybody if you know what I mean, listening, who cares? That is the most beautiful thing in the world. Keith Murray voice. If you got competitive integrity and they really letting who wins supposed to win, they not gonna lose money. You're not gonna lose
The
money.
competitive
Listen,
spirit died,
right.
bro, because LeBron killed it, bro. Look, you know what
All
else?
right,
You
so
know
let
what
me
else?
ask y'all this then. This is a fair question, Leaf and Breezy. If they didn't do that for Jordan, why would they do that for LeBron?
They do it, bro. They didn't do it for Jordan because when Jordan left in '98, bro, like it was a vacant spot. The thing about it, bro, when LeJordan came back to the Wizards, bro, like David Stern looking at him like, "Hey, bro, what you doing back here?" Like when he came back in '95, bro, they needed him. When he came back in 2001, they didn't, bro. The league was taking off, and LeBron name was being surfaced, bro, back in like 2002. So the thing is, bro, like they already knew where their bread was buttered. They just had to groom LeBron up to be eventually this
No,
media figure
I
that he
get
is
that though,
today.
Lee, but I'm talking about why didn't Jordan get thrown all these perks and shit as an owner of the Hornets?
Oh, because there was no market down there in Charlotte. There's a market in Vegas. You know what the market is in Vegas, bro? Sports betting. That's where all the sports betting go down there, bro. Vegas
So
makes the odds, all that shit.
when you
I
say
could
throw him a
guarantee
bone,
you, bro, if LeBron is the owner of a team that's in Vegas, they are going to throw him bones.
what do you mean by throw a bone?
What do you mean? What I mean by throw? Okay,
What
think
does
of it
that
like
mean?
this.
Like, what does
Think
that mean?
think of it like this. Think of how the Boston Celtics got most of their championships, man, like back in the 60s and
The
70s, where
fucking
they could think of that. Because like we talk when we talk about the Boston
Oh my
Celtics, bro,
god, bro.
we talk about a team that manipulated the draft for years. It's one of the reasons why Bill Russell got 11 rings, bro.
The
Sorry to
rules
say.
in the NBA at that time allowed them to take advantage of that. Are there
Right.
any kind of rules like that in the modern game today?
Well, not now. No, not right now. But it will be once LeBron gets in that
So when you
ownership.
say throw a bone, what exactly are y'all telling me right now? Because the most I'm hearing right now is I'm gonna give you a draft pick, and at that point, my nigga, that's on the team. You need to draft the right nigga.
Yeah, I understand that, but they're not gonna just give LeBron draft picks. They're gonna give him draft picks. They're gonna give him free agents. They're gonna give him a whole bunch of shit.
All because a nigga and his agent want to go play for whatever team he might possibly own does not mean the NBA is. Oh my god, bro.
Bro, you don't. I don't think you really understand the power that Clutch Sports has yielded over the NBA, bro.
You know what? I mean,
all
I get
because
both of y'all
LeBron
points.
representatives could come to a player and say, "I could do this for your career," does not mean the NBA has a hand in that, and that does not mean there's a conspiracy. That means people in that field are doing what they do. You just don't know about it, bro. Agents do that all the time.
Okay,
People
okay.
with power
No.
do that
agree
all the
with you,
time,
Easy.
bro.
I mean, come on, bro. It ain't
Hold on.
it
Let
ain't
me
like
just say something
underdog.
real quick,
It ain't like
Bro,
it's a bunch of
man.
underdog teams that's winning championships
Leaf.
anymore, bro.
Let me
Them
just say this
underdog
real
teams
quick.
don't have the power that some of the niggas in the organization have, bro. If you have LeBron James in your organization, that's power right there. These other organizations you name it
Okay, all
don't
right. I want
have
you to stay on that. I want you to stay on that. Stay on that power shit. Notice when you think of power, bro, you thinking that LeBron is a big name and is a big commodity. When I think of power, I think of all of the pull that LeBron has in the league. Still to this day,
And
bro.
he built that power on his own back, bro.
No, he didn't.
He built that power
No,
from
he
when he was
didn't.
high school, bro. From
No, he
high
didn't.
school, my nigga.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Bro.
He had that. No, he didn't. He didn't build that power all by himself.
Hold on,
No.
yeah, hold on. Yo, Easy, please.
I
Hold
can't
on.
do blind hate, bro. I can't do
Listen. Hold on. Please let Easy get 2 minutes going off on why he got that from high school and etc. And then let Leaf rebuttal, but just one at a time. But I want to hear it. Like go ahead, bro.
Breeze, have we not heard about LeBron from even before high school, bro? Niggas been hearing about him. So what you telling me? The NBA was giving this nigga an escalator to pull to spots? No, niggas was funding that, bro. He built his name, his reputation off his shoulders, my nigga. Stop giving that. And then he capitalized off it. All because a hand-in-hand situation happened doesn't mean they threw him a bone. That mean one group helped another, and that same group help each other out, bro. It's a hand-in-hand exchange, bro. Not just, bro, what are we doing here? I can't do blind hate, bro. I cannot do blind hate, bro. I cannot do blind hate, bro. You got it, bro. You got it, bro.
Well, it's not blind hate, bro. I'm just telling you what the TikTok is, bro. Like if you go to the last decade, notice, bro, like the difference between that CBA and this CBA. LeBron was able to get whole bunch of free agents, whole bunch of trades off, man. He won superstars. Let's be over the cap. That's how Cleveland was, bro, when he was out there. Miami would have been the same exact way. And the Lakers probably was on their way to being the same way, bro, like up until the new CBA got in place. LeBron got old, bro, and then they had to switch it, bro, because they figured LeBron was going to be on his way out. The thing is that they don't realize is LeBron figured out how to monopolize the league into his favor. He figured it out back in 2010 when he first did it, bro. When player movement wasn't even like crazy as it is right now. The whole reason, bro, why it is because of him, bro. Like he's figured out how to monopolize that. Clutch
Him
Sports,
and Clutch
bro.
Sports.
Yeah. Him and Clutch Sports has figured out how to monopolize that, bro. Like, bro, go look at the clientele. They don't just got players. They got the media. They got media personalities. They got all that shit, bro.
So can I say something real quick?
Attaching Rich
Can I
Paul to
just say something real
LeBron
quick,
James
Easy?
and Rich Paul on real quick, Joe. I'm gonna give you the rock. You're attaching Rich Paul to LeBron James when Rich Paul came out in multiple times and said, "I'm trying to be my own thing from LeBron James." You got it, Joey. You got it.
He lied,
No,
bro.
I was going to
I
say
hear you. I hear you.
y'all both a little bit right, and I'm gonna tell you why. Like, yeah, LeBron, you know, he came in the league and he took his bumps and his bruises, and he took the league by force, right? But let's not act to Lee's point. Let's not act like this nigga hasn't fucking manipulated every fucking situation he's been in after the first time he's left Cleveland.
I could
Please,
name you 10 players
Every
off the rip, right?
situation.
Please, let's not act like this nigga
Every
doesn't been-
situation, bro. The
I can name
media
you 10, I can name
on
you
the
10 players
court,
off the
the
rip
front
right now that
office,
manipulate the
everything,
NBA.
bro.
All
But-
superstars.
And I'm not saying this as no hate because LeBron's a great player, Easy, and he's earned his way, but he has manipulated a lot of situations. I can't really say he manipulated Miami. The reason he left Miami because Pat Riley wouldn't let him manipulate down there. So he went back to Cleveland. He manipulated that situation, right? Then he got the championship. He wanted to go to LA, and he's manipulating the Lakers.
Okay, Joey.
Right.
All right, hold on, Joey. Hold on. All right, hold on, Joey. Let me have the floor real quick. Ask a few questions, right? When Steph Curry had that small contract and he told his guys to get paid, did he manipulate the Warriors?
No,
Why not?
because
With that small contract, they were able, from before we even heard anything, they were already planning on getting KD because they knew they had the big dog had the small contracts and their contracts wasn't up at the time. So why didn't Steph Curry manipulate the Golden State and the league to get Kevin Durant?
Okay, he didn't because Kevin Durant led that charge, not Steph Curry.
Kevin Durant was in free agency.
No. Hold on, wait. Let me finish because you on the right track. You just got the wrong idea.
I got way more options, but keep on going. I hear you.
Kevin Durant led that charge, bro. Led that charge because there was a loophole in the CBA that allowed the Warriors to sign Kevin Durant on. Remember, Kevin Durant was taking 1+1s while he was over there. You remember that, bro? Like
he
the
went
third
there in free
year,
agency too.
Yeah. The second to last year, Kevin, that's when Steph got that $400 million, and then that's when KD was about to sign, and they was about to be in a luxury tax. But Kevin Durant was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do that to them, bro. I'm gonna just go somewhere else.
I got a question for Easy Leaf.
Go ahead.
So we saying that LeBron doesn't manipulate situations, right? Now,
no, I'm not saying
no.
that.
Hold on.
I'm not saying
let me
that.
just ask you this question though: if Bronny was the son of any other NBA player, does he get drafted by the team his father is playing on, even though he's not really highly recruited like that?
Most likely, no, Joey. But then at that same token,
so that tells you a lot, right?
Wait.
Went out and drafted his son because
Joey, you can't do that because now if we start looking into all NBA players and the things they're doing behind the scenes, now all because it's not up to getting your son into the league level, that's still manipulation.
But this is what I'm telling you: the Lakers ain't doing that shit for nobody else.
They're not. But bro, we can't. All right, man, this is wild.
They're not doing that for nobody else's son, bro.
So when Kawhi want to leave San Antonio and he said he don't want to play, and he forces the Clippers to trade for PG, originally Jimmy Butler, he didn't manipulate the league and the fucking team, bro.
No,
there's a bunch.
He didn't, bro. The thing is, what you feel?
A lot of players manipulate the fucking league because
of the rules. But hold on. Wait. I got him. Hold on. Easy, but you leaving out the part that LeBron led this charge first.
All
He led
because
this
you
charge.
think you heard that doesn't mean the other niggas that I'm not naming
No,
out
no, no,
didn't
no, no,
lead
no,
the
no,
charge, bro.
hold on, nah, because I'm gonna break down each situation. Kawhi injury was mismanaged, bro. That injury staff out in whatchamacallit, they went through the same shit when that's one of the reasons why Tony Parker left and went to the Hornets. Bruh, they been under that front, bruh. That injury staff been on fraud watch since that time. He had to go to special doctors just to get that shit fixed. And he had that same injury, bruh, since college, and they was mismanaging it then. As he didn't want to give him 4 minutes right off the gate. That's one of the reasons why. The fact that he even played the years that he played out in San Antonio when he won Defensive Player of the Year is still surprising to me. So that's number one. Number two, the shit that you was trying to bring up about Steph Curry manipulating, he didn't. That was Kevin Durant leading that charge. All of these niggas figured out
Kevin Durant was
there
a
was
free
loopholes.
agency.
Yeah, all of these niggas that figured out there was loopholes in the system after LeBron did the fuck shit he did in 2010.
But
Everybody keep
here's
talking
my
about he
thing,
took
though.
a pay cut. He only took a $2 million pay cut in Miami where LeBron was tax free. They ain't take no damn pay cut, bro. Like that's $2
Here's
million.
my thing,
I
though.
hear you. Go ahead,
Here's my
Joey.
thing, though. Let me just say this real quick, fellas. We talking about what niggas is doing, like to the league, finding loopholes in the league. I'm talking about LeBron getting somewhere and manipulating a fucking team. LeBron tells the team he is on who to draft. LeBron tells the team he is on who to hire his head coach. LeBron tells the team he's on who to fucking trade. Period. So don't sit up here and act like this nigga don't manipulate shit. I'm not even talking about it.
He been
Joey,
doing that. And he been doing that since his first stint in Cleveland, bro.
Hold on. I did not say he don't manipulate. Like I said again, I said he is not the only one. Oh, because his level of manipulation is damn it at the highest doesn't mean the niggas below him ain't doing some fuck shit along with it
they
too.
are. I agree with you.
What the fuck we just keep on looking at this big head nigga when everybody below him doing the same fuck shit?
Because his
Because you know why we keep looking at him, Easy Bird? Because he leads that charge. He leads that charge, and he's still leading it to this day, bro. How is it
when he retired, everybody just gonna go back to regular hunky do? That's what you telling me? That's what you telling me right now?
Listen, but listen. If LeBron ain't around with this new CBA, bro, everything is gonna go back to normal. I'm gonna tell you why. Everything is gonna go back to normal because once LeBron go, now KD's out. Now Steph is out. Now Kawhi's out. Now James Harden is out. Now all of them niggas that you mentioned that forced trades and did this in free agency, all of that shit, they all out. Now we got a new fresh crop of niggas, bro, that don't have that on don't have them stains on their jacket. They all do. You absolutely right about them. All of them niggas do. The problem is that LeBron led that charge and opened up the damn floodgates and broke down the fourth wall so that them niggas could do that. I guarantee you, if LeBron never left Cleveland in the first place, Kevin Durant will probably still be on OKC to this day.
All right, let me ask two questions, right? Two-part question. Let me ask two questions, right? If you at a job, right, and for some odd reason, this one nigga you work with somehow finds a way to put in PTO and still get it approved, even if it's not in 2 weeks in advance, do you think all right, so you agree he found a loophole through the system, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think if he tells other co-workers in that sector, do you think they're gonna take up that belief? They're gonna take that loophole and try to use it for themselves too, right?
Man,
do you think?
Yeah.
All right. When that nigga either gets fired or leaves the job, you think them niggas gonna stop using that shit, or they gonna improve on that shit?
They probably stop using it because they see that he got made an example out of if he got fired. But if nothing happened to him, they still gonna keep using it because they already know shit is cool.
No, don't get fired. Don't connect that situation.
You said if he got fired, bro. I'm just using what you gave me.
I just said get fired, but not get fired for that situation. I said get fired or leave the job for whatever reason. But don't connect that situation. Just say he left or whatever. But if he leaves and everybody in that sector still have that knowledge of what he did to get that and it's still working, do you think they're not going to keep on using that and improve on that, or they just going to go cold turkey on that? Like, oh, since the big dog left, we can't use that payroll method no more, that PTO method no more. Is that what you're telling me?
It depends, but because the PTO method that you explaining, I guess if you want to compare it to the NBA today, that PTO method don't exist anymore because there's a new CBA in place to prevent it. That's why it's to prevent niggas like Ben Simmons for doing the fuck shit they was doing years ago. It's prevent niggas like Kawhi doing the fuck shit they was doing years ago, bro. They basically put a curfew. They basically put a curfew on players. You know what the curfew is? 65 games a year. You ain't getting no money, bro, unless you play that. You ain't getting no bonuses unless you play that. You ain't getting no front money. We ain't attaching nothing to your shit unless you play that minimum amount of games. They did, bro. I'm telling you, this new shit, bro, like this new CBA that CJ McCollum bum ass agreed to was meant to stop these things. It was meant to stop niggas like that from doing the fuck shit they was doing before the CBA was in place. It was meant to make sure that nothing like Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors ever happen again, and it was meant to make sure that all the players, most if not all the players, stay for their respective teams a whole lot longer than LeBron, Kevin Durant, and all of these niggas that basically said I wanted to get traded, like James Harden and all them niggas. It basically is to prevent that too. Notice how they giving out $270 million to niggas that only been in the league 3 years. I don't know, like Scotty Barnes, like Franz Wagner. Mind you, that draft was only 3 years ago. These niggas is getting $270 million extensions, bro, like for 5 years. Oh, by the way, it's incentives in those contracts too. They got to make all NBA teams. They got to make they got to finish top 5 in awards and all of that shit to get most of that money. So reality, bro, like all of the new CBA, bro, like this new CBA is in place to make sure that niggas like LeBron or niggas like Kawhi, niggas like KD, and niggas like Ben Simmons don't get away with the fuck shit that they was getting away with last decade. Simple.
Yeah, to agree with Leaf again, I'm saying it in my own words. They give the franchise the most power on those rookie scale contracts. If they draft you, they got the pull that they wanted. You know what I mean? Like LeBron and KD, they really did empower the players. LeBron especially. But that new CBA definitely want to take some of that power back. So I mean, it's business. I get it.
And they finding ways around that already, Breeze. They signed 1+1 so they could get an extra big day on the player up on the year. That's what they're doing. They finding slowly but surely. We not paying attention to it because we paying attention to the head niggas and the fuck shit they doing. But the little niggas on below, they already took the message, and the agents took the message, and they running with it. Little by little, you seen those increments. A lot of niggas are signing 1+1 deals. Or 2+1 deals. That's not a coincidence.
All I'm gonna say this is Clutch Sports is not really liked around the league and a lot of front offices. Let's just say that. They're not highly regarded at all. They're just tolerated. But yeah.
Why you say that? Why'd you say that?
Bro, it's been like reported. You seen what Phil Jackson said about them? Like, I mean,
nah, what he said?
Pretty much, how pretty much. Well, I don't know. Some people would say is racist. I don't think it's racist, but he pretty much said LeBron and his posse. They pretty much they get somewhere and then they just fucking try to take over the joint. Try to take over the fucking organization and shit.
That is disrespectful, though, Jerry. That's like saying Breeze and his posse. Like, you're not a part of a posse.
I mean,
you're
it is
your
disrespectful.
Own man, bro.
It is. It's a little disrespectful, but I mean, they're that's not really. I don't know. They just be trying to strong arm fucking organizations, man. They be trying to get bums paid. Like Tristan Thompson, he shouldn't have got that money on the Cavs. Like, come on, man.
But Joey, at the same time, I agree with you. But at the same time, we haven't seen these organizations do fuck shit and nothing comes from it. Nobody get any type of backlash in the organization.
But easy, I'm agreeing with you. It's fuck shit on both sides. I'm not sitting there saying the organizations don't be doing fuck shit, but I agree with Leaf. Like, Clutch Sports came in at the right time with LeBron and the whole player empowerment thing. So the league let it rock out a little bit. But I think a lot of people got out of hand with it, got out of pocket with it. And that's why they trying to clean up a lot of things in this new CBA because too many people took advantage.
I think more what happened is they got tired of. You got to realize they contrasting these players to the other greats. They always do it to the old school greats. And with the old school greats got over the greats right now is the games played. They playing 82 games, 81 games. You got these superstars now barely getting 65 games. So I think it's about that. Like we got way more facilities, way more conditioning, way more ways for you to keep your health at tip top shape. Why the fuck y'all not playing 65 games more or more when back then the game was more physical and they played more games? Y'all should be stronger than them. So I think that's why that 60 that's the thing that stands out the most to me about the new CBA is that 65 games. You want us to pay you that you don't even qualify to get this type of money if you don't play 65 games. And I think a lot of the money that they were shelling out, they won't have to shell out no more because of that 65 game rule. So
Let's not forget that Clutch Sports was they were the ones who were representing Ben Simmons before his before the agent he got now. So yeah,
they
But
got
Joey,
us that big contract, right?
when that
yeah,
shit
through
started
all
getting
that
crazy,
That's
bullshit.
fucked up,
but Joey,
man.
when that shit started getting crazy,
Not
Rich
for
Paul
feeling,
got out
man.
of there, though, right? He got out of there. Like, yeah, I can't do this fuck shit no more. You okay?
Yeah, man, but they be commanding shit. Tell him, I don't know. I haven't heard good things. Well, I haven't read good things. Now, if you're being represented by Clutch Sports, of course you gonna love them because they gonna fight tooth and nail for you, and they gonna make sure you get over on organizations.
I think the
But
problem is, Joey, real quick, not to cut you off. I think the problem is we're looking at the players and how they're using their leverage, and we don't know the ins and out, all intricacies of how the organization uses their leverage on the
mhm,
player. We're just seeing the players coming out front center and using their leverage, and it kind of rubs us the wrong way because it's not sort of the thing that we're kind of used to. So when we see them coming out using their leverage, and more times than not, it's probably the agent advising them to do certain things. So it's coming out like in this kind of fashion and form. So it looks kind of uneven to us, like, oh, it doesn't look right. But at the same
right,
time, that's what leverage is. Sometimes you have to push a button that you didn't want to press to get what you want. At the end of
right.
the day, it's a career and a job. It's not just
True,
your life.
true.
It's
I
not
agree
just for
with you.
fun.
But is
My
it is it
kids gotta
safe to
live
say
off
some of
this.
these guys use this leverage and the wrong way, and they be getting over on organizations and teams and fans and shit with the leverage they got?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I'm not saying that's out that like that's disappeared. Like no, like they not doing that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's levels to this. There are levels to this manipulation shit right here, and a lot of people fall into that, and a lot of people are about to fall into that.
Fall into
Bro,
what?
Using leverage that's going to look like manipulation on teams and owners.
I mean, the thing about it, bro, is that
De'Aaron Fox is doing that right now. Are y'all gonna show me I'm gonna do something, or I'm not signing this contract? Then I'm gonna sign this big contract and I'm gonna put my player out at the last year. Then we come back here and talk about like, yo, can we get De'Aaron Fox?
You know what?
That right there, he could
hold on,
use
hold
us
on,
as
hold on.
leverage right there. That
I
right
mean,
I
there,
but
don't,
well,
but
De'Aaron,
easy.
that statement right there, and how we
I don't
feel.
even really see that as
Hold
really
well,
no.
well,
on, y'all.
De'Aaron
That's the
Fox,
problem, Joey.
Hold
That's the
on.
problem. You don't see it as leverage.
De'Aaron Fox still has 2 years
Hold
on his deal. They're gonna get new TV money, so somebody's gonna get $400 million. Not saying that it's gonna be De'Aaron Fox, but somebody in this league is gonna get a $400 million contract very, very soon. So the reality of player movement is starting to slow down, trickle down little by little, and it's slowed down little by little since the CBA has started. If you really look at a lot of players are going to be in one team for as long as the CBA is in place and for as long as these contracts are in place, bro. Like it's a lot of star players going that's eventually going to be on one spend a lot of their time on one team. Not saying that a lot of the players back then didn't do that. LeBron spent 6 years in his first stint in Cleveland. Whatchamacallit spent 9, and I think Russ spent maybe like what like from 2009 to like 2018 18 or something like that, 2018, 2019, whatever year it was, because I think he got traded to the Rockets
2018.
afterwards. Yeah, 2018. So it was like 9 years. But the point I'm trying to make is this: the days of a lot of that player movement and taking advantage of that previous CBA are pretty much through.
Player
Now,
empowerment.
yeah, that bullshit playing the power. Now the thing is, LeBron got to find a new way to manipulate the system, and he's going to find it, bro. Like if he gets in that if he gets in that owner seat, he will find it.
Hold on. So to add to Easy's point, bro, the word manipulate. My thing is, we talking business. You know what I'm saying? We talking business, and you're gonna do what's best for you. You're not just trying to do what's best for the franchise. You got to do what's best for yourself and your career. Excuse me. So, just the word manipulation, I don't. Sometimes I don't like it, depending on what it is. Now, as a fan, you hear anything about Scottie Pippen getting traded, you're like, oh man, that's terrible. But when you heard the business side of it in The Last Dance, you like, damn, they was only paying Scottie Pippen pennies
Hey, Breeze,
compared to
can I
what he
say this real
deserved.
quick? So
Go
I
ahead,
don't, I
dude.
don't I don't look at the De'Aaron Fox situation as manipulation. I think that's negotiation, right? They're negotiating, right? That's not the same thing. Now, when you look at James Harden, fat ass, when he was in Brooklyn, when he manipulated us to get to Philly, that's
Yeah,
manipulation.
yeah,
You understand? Those are totally two
yeah.
different things.
That's a
You
fact.
know?
Now,
No, you see, Joey. You see
that is true.
now this has to go back to leverage. Now it looks crazy now, and you think it's manipulation, but that's leverage. De'Aaron Fox is leveraging his unwillingness to sign that contract extension, even though most people in the draft class already signed a max super contract extension. So
But
he's leveraging his pen
right, but I can
to
live
make the
with that though
organization do something.
because that's part of negotiations is leveraging.
Fact.
So that's
Fact.
not manipulation to me. Manipulation is doing what James Harden did to the Rockets.
Word.
Manipulation is doing what James Harden did to the Brooklyn Nets.
All right,
Manipulation is what
Right.
Kawhi Leonard did to the San Antonio Spurs.
so
You know, like
you could,
that's manipulation.
if you want to look at it in that lens, I'm not mad at you for looking at it in that lens, but I still consider that leverage is just, for us from the outside looking in, it looks like a nasty form of manipulation or leverage. But for me, if you inside the building, like the same thing that goes on the NFL, like if you trying to pay a quarterback, like if a quarterback trying to get paid and the team don't want to pay him, he hold off from training camp. You will say like that's nasty manipulation, but that's some of the only tools that they have at their disposal at the time. So if a player, he wants to get out of here because he's not with it, now cool, we could say like, yo, your bitch ass should stay right there, but for some reason you want to just hightail shit because Daryl Morey left. Cool, that's some fuck shit. Cool, that's some fuck shit. But at the same time, the niggas do it, like how you said, the nigga trying to do what's best for him. So
Right.
the only tools that he have left is to act like a bitch, pouty, get fat, and basically not play his hardest in games. Now it looks nasty as hell,
Right,
but
but
that's
can
some
I
of the
bring
tools
up?
that they
Can I
have
bring
left.
up one? Can I bring up another example? And a lot of Nets fans not gonna like me for this because he got a lot of fans. What Kyrie Irving did to the Brooklyn Nets during his last season, during the during mid-season to try to renegotiate his contract, he manipulated the Brooklyn Nets into giving him a new contract. He tried to manipulate them. Did he not?
I say he used strong arm leverage. I mean, it's the word that we use it. I'm not mad at you using manipulation. I'm just saying strong arm. I'll say
He did
strong
not.
arm leverage. Strong arm leverage. Strong arm leverage.
Hold on. Jay from BK say he did not. Let's hear why he's saying he didn't. Talk to Jay from BK.
No, that ain't even why I came up here, but that's not what happened at all. They already drew their line in the sand of what they were gonna do and what they were not gonna do. He didn't try to negotiate with them. They weren't willing to negotiate with him. They gave him an offer, and it was a take it or leave it.
Okay, so answer me this, Jay. Why didn't he sign the extension back when Durant signed the extension? Because they tried. No, hold up. They tried to extend him and Harden and Durant. That was the next primary goal, was to extend on three. The only one who signed the shit was Durant. So a lot of Nets fans forget that.
No. Please don't say you remember that, because that's not what happened. That's revisionist history. They put the offer on the table. The offer on the now, Quitter James did not sign his because he never wanted to be in Brooklyn. He wanted to be in Philly. The offer to Kyrie was he had to get the shot in order for him to have his offer be official. He already told them when they were out in California for training camp that he was not taking the shot. So it was bogus from the beginning.
Also, Jay, wasn't a 1+1? Wasn't a 1+1 too? Wasn't a 1+1?
No. They offered him the same extension that KD got. Well, whatever his terms were.
Yeah.
His thing was he had to get vaccinated. And he told them when they were at training camp in California, that was the year they did training camp in California in San Diego, and they were all at Josiah's house. He told them, I am not taking the shot, in so many words. I know what he said word for word, but in so many words, he told them, I'm not taking the shot. His extension was tied to him getting vaccinated, and they knew he wasn't.
I could have
getting
swore
vaccinated.
that was tied to him playing the rest of the season. Nothing about an extension. I didn't hear about that.
No, it was
for him
that was the
because he was only playing away games.
No, he wasn't playing away games. The Nets general manager made that decision also during training camp that if he didn't get vaccinated, he wasn't going to let him play the away games.
Yeah,
and then he changed his mind from pressure from the stars around Thanksgiving. That's when he changed his mind that he could play away games.
Okay. Here's my thing.
Kyrie asked for an extension before the season started. Did he not?
You talking about the year that they traded him?
Yes. Did he not?
He did.
Yeah. He
Thank
wanted
you.
to sign an
So
extension.
hold on. And the Nets granted him permission. They didn't want to give it to him because they were protecting themselves. They granted him permission to go find a sign and trade. Did they not? A trade partner.
In so many words, yeah.
Okay. And Kyrie couldn't find one, right?
That's not
At the moment.
No. It's not he couldn't find one. It's that teams already knew what the Nets' plans were. It made no sense for them to give assets for someone who at a later
But
date.
brother, if that's the case, why would Kyrie want to go that direction if that's the case? If everybody knew this.
Direction?
That he went out there and he tried to find a sign and trade. He tried to find somebody to trade with, right?
Here's the problem with what you're saying and what you're doing. Because the first argument didn't work, you now shift into a different one.
No, I'm stating facts,
and
you're dancing around them.
I'm not dancing around anything. You're stating two completely different timelines. When they offered him an extension, that was years before. Because that you threw out there was wrong, you now coming back to the
right, and he could have signed it like KD, and he didn't.
Did you?
He had the option to do that. KD was the only one that signed the extension.
Have the option. Did you listen to anything? He did not.
Listen,
have the
I don't
option.
give a
He
shit
had to
about
get
personally.
vaccinated.
I don't give a shit about none of that shit because at the end of the day, it was his decision, and he decided not to sign the damn extension. Now, why he decided not to now why he decided not to sign it, that's on him. But he didn't sign it.
It wasn't his option to sign it if he was not vaccinated. What part of that?
Okay, and that was his decision not to fucking get vaccinated to sign the damn thing, right?
Right, but again, that shit is, I would say.
No, hold on, Breezy. I ain't finished cooking because I'm tired of these fucking Kyrie fucking remorses over here.
You're not cooking.
He fucked my team up. Fuck him.
He helped the team.
Now, with that being said, hold on, Breezy. I'm talking.
He helped the team. Without him, KD wouldn't be here.
I'm talking. I proved the fact that they gave him an extension. He turned it down for whatever his personal reasons.
He didn't turn it down.
Whether that be for him not wanting to get the vaccine or whatever, they still offered the man a fucking extension. Okay, that's a fact. Secondly, he could hold on. I'm not finished cooking because it's the same damn timeline. It's the same year. Then Kyrie, hold on. Kyrie asked for a fucking. Kyrie wanted to get paid again before the season started in the off season. The Nets said no. So they gave him a fucking opportunity to go sign a fucking trade partner. He couldn't fucking find one. I don't want to hear the excuse of why he couldn't find one. He couldn't find one, period. As talented as he is, he couldn't fucking find one.
Listen to your facts.
I don't want to hear about no made-up excuse. Secondly, hold on. I'm not done cooking. Stop interrupting me, please.
Extension.
Stop interrupting me.
And then
he couldn't get one. The fact is, he couldn't get one before the season started. Right? He couldn't get one before the season started, so he was forced to play. Then he tried to force the fucking Nets hand mid-season with the same bullshit. That is fucking manipulation. Period. That is manipulation. Kyrie could have waited to after the season to talk about fucking contract negotiations when he fucking barely played here.
Hold on. Can he rebuttal? As you?
No, I want to say this. It's the same fucking timeline. He asked for a trade. He asked for the money before the season started. The Nets wasn't willing to give it to him. They gave him their blessings to find a fucking signing trade. He couldn't find one. Then he said, "Okay, I'm gonna try to play to the midseason, to the trade deadline. Then I'm gonna force their hand again to try to pay me." That's exactly what he did.
So
the Nets didn't
hold
want
on.
to pay him, so he fucking cried and tried to get out of fucking Brooklyn. He couldn't give us one fucking season. Y'all cry over this pussy motherfucker, and he couldn't give us one fucking season before asking for money.
Hold on. We not
here
crying.
saving this nigga like he fucking did something when he was here. He ain't no Jason Kidd. He ain't did shit but break a couple of fucking individual records. What has Kyrie done as a fucking net?
What did Jason Kidd do?
Nothing. Jason Kidd took us to the finals, nigga.
Did he win a championship?
He took us to the finals, though. Kyrie didn't get us up the second round.
Hold on.
Let's talk about it.
Hold on.
You Kyrie sympathizers.
Hold on. Do you see it? Hold on. Do y'all see what's scrolling on the bottom? Do y'all see what's scrolling on the bottom? We gotta drive careful. Like, hold on. Right.
Listen, let me just say this, and I'm gonna get off
Hold on, Joey.
No, I'm gonna just say
Listen.
this. I really don't care for any of the big three, but I respect KD the most because you know why? Regardless of what was going down, KD strapped them motherfuckers up and he went out there and played.
What? He manipulated.
Strapped them motherfuckers up and he went out there and played. Without Kyrie, without fucking Harden, with them or without him, he played.
Manipulated also, and you giving him a pass.
Hold on.
Regardless.
Oh my goodness.
And you giving him a pass.
Listen, the reason why he's not in Brooklyn is because of fucking Kyrie. How about that?
Breeze, put us all on mute, Breeze.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, man. I'm gonna have to, man.
I get it. Kyrie is nice in basketball, but
I ain't want to have to do it, man. But yo, man,
can we pivot the convo, please? Can we just pivot the convo, please? We do this all the time when we bring this man name up, please. Like, pivot the convo, please.
That's all I'm trying to do, man. Again, I agree with both of them to an extent, but I'm not even going to go to that. Like I was trying to do is, I don't agree.
The combo should have never went here, bro.
Hold on. Listen.
Stop bringing LeBron up in this motherfucker, bro.
Listen.
Can I get this whole setup?
That was Ivan. He did that and he left. That was Ivan. He did that and he left.
Hold on. Can I get this off? All I'm saying is, he said that he hurt the whole team, and what I'm saying is, this is why I had a coaching conversation. I really think that the coaches should be built around a coach, not just a superstar. You see these superstars, they get all this power and they start firing coaches. After they fire a coach, they don't win. You might trade players and win, but firing a coach and winning, that shit does not happen. So anytime you give a free agent or any superstar, fine. If you any more times than not, if you give power to the superstar of the team, Giannis, to fire the coach, there is no winning after that.
I got a question.
Breezy, hold on. Breezy, with that being said, who got Kenny fired?
Come on, man.
Man. He ain't do that either, huh, Jay?
No, I didn't say. No. Nobody ain't saying that.
I thought Kenny's contract was up.
No. Hold on. No. Listen.
In the words of Flat Earther, we don't need no coach.
Oh my goodness, man. Hold on.
outside of Greg Popovich and Eric Spoelstra, bro. Like, what team, bro, is led by the coach of the coach?
Bro, Michael Jordan didn't want to play for nobody but Phil Jackson.
Okay, how many years ago was that?
What you mean, San Antonio or Michael Jordan?
No, I'm talking about. I said outside of Popovich and Eric Spoelstra, what culture of a team is led by a coach?
The winning ones.
So you could have said that for Rick Carlisle at a certain point in time, but when Luka got there, that kind of went down.
There's not early success. The only success you could think of from an early head coach is Nick Nurse. Other than that, these coaches had to be there implementing their style of basketball.
I say Steve Kerr, but I mean, if you want to throw him in there, but I mean.
But then
I'm not giving Steve Kerr nothing. Steve Kerr they threw Steve Kerr the keys to a fucking Ferrari.
Yeah, at that point you got to include Mark Jackson. That if you gonna throw Steve Kerr,
But look, Nick Nurse was there for 1 year. Other than that, head coaches, it take 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons before they win a championship with that franchise.
Rick Adelman, Willie Tomjanovich. Are we talking about modern day or like?
If we talking about modern day, it's not even fair, bro. Because it was coaches holding down jobs back in the 20th century that didn't win shit. Like Jerry Sloan been with he was with the Utah Jazz for almost 20 years and didn't win a damn thing. Like, bro, Larry Brown got one NBA championship to his name, and he held down multiple jobs in the NBA. Outside of Phil Jackson and maybe Pat Riley, bro. Outside of them jobs, bro, like you might have maybe named a couple of coaches that won multiple titles. Rudy Tomjanovich, which you named, he won 2. Chuck Daly, he won 2 with the Pistons. Outside of that, who was it? Casey Jones in the 80s, he won 3 with the Celtics. Outside of that, bro, like the coaching jobs, bro, like. It really wasn't a mainstay with the coaching jobs, bro. Like after that timeline, because when you get past the Phil Jackson era, bro, like when he the last era where he was with Kobe and the Lakers, bro, coaches been getting swapped around. Them niggas been getting passed around like blunts in the NBA.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying they've been in the league longer than 1, 2, 3 years before they won it as a head coach. And I mentioned that to say Steve Nash, he was a head coach for. To just get a championship contending team right away. So I'm just saying that to say more times than not, a coach is well tenured. He's been in the league for quite some time, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe more years, seasons, and then he won a championship. So I'm saying that to say that we need to keep our coach. We got a good coach. We need to keep our coach and build with that coach. Don't just try to microwave something in 2 seasons and
Breezy,
then
I agree with you. I agree with you, but the way the NBA is set up nowadays is like, yo, you got to prove that you can fucking win, and if you ain't winning, they canning you. So,
bro, like Adrian Griffin proved he could win. They
coaches don't really last.
Y'all talk about manipulation. That was some manipulation. What happened with the
don't really last
coach?
long in this league. You know what I mean? I think the more development jobs are more safer than the guys that are actually out competing for a championship. Because if they give you all these stars and they're paying above the cap and they get playing for all this shit and you don't bring the bacon home, you're going to get canned, bro.
I could agree to that. I could agree to that to a certain degree.
But Adrian Griffin shouldn't have got fired. Even in my opinion, the coach, that was the Suns coach.
Politics, Breeze. That's locker room politics at that point.
Yeah, but just as far as getting the job done, bro, come on. Adrian Griffin was like 33-16 or something like that.
Hey, Breeze. So we gotta add some context to this. I'm glad Easy said that. Every coach doesn't get fired because of their performance. Sometimes it's the politics behind shit that get coaches fired. Like you just brought up Griffin. So the politics is what got Mark Jackson fired, not because he wasn't performing. You understand? So, I mean,
I don't know, man.
I'll say 80% politics, 20% on the court for Mark Jackson, because there was a cap that we was hitting with Steph Curry with Mark Jackson. Like Steve Kerr came and implemented a new system, but I would say a lot of politics played into that, though.
I don't agree with that. I think they were finally turning the curve, finally turning it, turning the tide.
Joey. When Steve Kerr came in, he took Steph Curry off the ball more times than not. Steph Curry was bringing up the ball, initiated action, high pick and rolls. When Steve Kerr came, he threw a little. At the beginning, he threw a change into the wind. So like,
yeah, he brought the whole motion offense there. I agree.
Yeah, so like Mark Jackson, I would say politics, but like there was some things on the court that wasn't like. You could see Mark Jackson philosophy in the things on the court. Like, okay, that's a cap right there. Like, you just having the ball and Steph Curry had all the time for him to dictate what happens. Yeah, that's it. We got, and then this guy comes in with a different offense. Like, you know.
Yeah, but not to your point, Easy. I think respectfully, they both taught what they knew. You know, Mark Jackson was known for his dimes, and you know what I mean, being on ball most times. Kerr was somebody who was a spot up shooter. You know what I'm saying? Going around, pick screens and get into the corner to get the open three. And, you know, I just think the student of the game, Steph Curry, he just learned a lot from both of them. You know what I mean? I don't want to say one was better than the other. I just want to say that he learned from both of them. You know what I mean?
But hey, Breezy, if we talking Brooklyn Nets business, I think Jordy's is going to be around for a very long time. Like I said, we're in a totally different space than we were a couple of years ago. We're rebuilding. So nobody is expecting any fucking great fucking success right away. Coaches that are given a rebuilding team usually are giving a longer leash. So with that being said, I expect Jordy to stick around for a while, to stick with us for a minute, especially if we continue to improve.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a big part of that. You gotta realize this is different for Jordy Fernandez. He's somebody that been in the NBA since 2009. This is the first opportunity he got to be assistant coach. The Brooklyn Nets are giving it to him. I think it means something to him to win here.
Wait, hold on.
Not
to cut you off, Breeze. No, the topic changed, Jay. But Breeze, all right, Breeze and Joey, let me ask y'all a question, right? Let me roll with Breeze's premise, because Breeze's premise is in 2 years or 3 years' time, we should be contending at some type of capacity. So let me ask y'all this, specifically Breeze and Joey. If next year, let's just say next season we draft, I'll say Ace Bailey, and then the next year after that we draft AJ Debontaire, right? And that third year we do good. Do you expect for Jordy to still be here long term if after that point we're in like a playoff contention? Like after we draft AJ, for whatever reason, we're the 7th seed now. Do you expect him to stay here for another 4 years?
Yeah, I think Jordy is someone that, again, they did all of this for Jordy. You know, they said, all right, we got a new head coach. We got to get him a future. You know, Jordy want to know what he walking in. He got to say yes or no to the job. So he walking into the situation, and, you know, I think they let him know, like, the direction that they was going. So we got the 2025 draft easy. We got the 2026 draft. This is what they selling Jordy. Like, yo, we got 2 drafts. You know what I mean? We could do what you want. You know what I'm saying? You want to get high draft pick, lottery pick. You know what I mean? You're going to have direction, and you get to pick your assistant coaches. He kept some of the assistant coaches. He brought in new assistant coaches. He been very vocal. He's doing the national team thing. I think I said all that to say that Jordy Fernandez is going to have a say in all of this. And I think he already said yes to the direction of the Nets. You see that we got those 2 draft picks back to back, and respectfully, you know, not to say it like that, for all the Nets fans that go through this pain, see what happened with Tatum and Brown. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking they hoping for a situation like that. I'm thinking they hoping they can get our own, like, you know, trying to revisit history and say, yo, this is where we went wrong. Let's see if we can make it right. They got 2 back-to-back drafts. I think they want to get a Tatum Brown situation. To your point, Easy. AJ, I forget how to say his last name, but him and Ace Bailey. Yeah, I think they want to build with that team. That's what they're trying to do. The same thing that they did with JT and JB, they want to do with the Nets. That's what I think they want to do. And not to say that's what I want them to do, but I think that's what they want to do.
Okay. So there's a difference between getting back into playoff contention and being championship contenders. Let's be clear. In 3 years, if it's fast paced for the Nets. In 3 years, if they're back in the playoffs, they're back in playoff contention. They will not be fucking contenders of a championship unless the organization makes some other moves to get some guys to come in and play with these young studs that we get in the draft. That's the only way. But with that being said, Jordy's job will be safe if he still has a young talented group that he's grooming and growing together. The only way it's going to get murky is if we bring stars here to play with these young guys. Our plan gets accelerated, and then that throws us into a championship contenders, right? We get 2-3 stars here to play with, let's just say Cooper Flag or Ace Bailey or whoever the fuck we draft, right? Then it changes the dynamic, right? Because it's like, yo, we contending for a title now. We expect you to win, at least get to the Eastern Conference Finals. So it all depends on the dynamic of the team at that point in 3 years and how the roster looks. That's my answer.
Right. I didn't even give you the years, but yeah, I don't want to say contend because I honestly just thought of that, Easy. Because that's what they did do with the Celtics. Back-to-back years, they got high draft picks, high lottery picks. And I'm thinking that's what the Nets want to do. They probably want to get back-to-back. Same thing that JT and JB, same thing Celtics did, same thing the Nets want to do. They want to get Ace Bailey this year for sure. And definitely, I don't know, really, I didn't hear much about 2026. I keep hearing Cam Boozer. And AJ, I heard him too.
But can I say this real quick? I don't mean to cut you off, Breeze. But while we talking about the Celtics, I mean, yeah, they want to. If they want to do what the Celtics did, just think about how long it took them to get a championship, like Brown and Tatum. That shit ain't happened in 3 years in Boston.
Dude, as a fan that run to them winning the championship, I will be happy.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Boston had to go through it. They had to continually retool, and you know what I mean? And they finally broke through. Like,
I don't know, but I think the difference is, to Easy's point, they ain't have a core like we finna have a core. Like this core, this base, this Cam Thomas, Jalen Wilson, Trendon Watford, Nick Claxton, Clowney. I don't think they had a supporting cast like that. Did they? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Bro, but they had Kyrie Irving. They had the Flat Earther there to help lead them.
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, my bad.
Hold on. JB, JT, Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, Marcus Morris, Gordon Hayward, Kyrie Irving, Al Horford. Bro, that's
exactly. No, they had a squad. Yeah, they had a squad.
They were contending, bro. They didn't bring Kyrie there to fucking to be in the play-in or be 7th, 8th seed and make the playoffs. They brought him there to win championships.
So hold on. So let me, and this is a tough ask, but the upside of an Ace Bailey, do you see it him like Jaylen Brown, or do you see it Jason Tatum caliber player in them, or is there similarities, or no?
I mean, we already talked about Ace. Everybody raves about his you know, the different things he could do on the court, his athleticism, his size.
He T-Mac.
Yeah, like
he T-Mac.
I mean, we already know what he can do, man. Like
T-Mac.
I mean, I absolutely could see him being a star in the league. Yeah.
Bro, hold on, bro.
Yo, Breezy, let me Let me jump in and talk about y'all threw me off, man.
Nah, yeah, my fault, Jay. My fault. 'Cause I know you came here. You want to talk about something else. I know you had a different topic on your mind.
Had a whole different topic you want to bring up.
No. I'll be on what y'all talking about. Y'all saying that Jordy a good coach? We don't know what he is yet. Jordy coming in losing 60 games his first season.
It's only one person came up and said Jordy was a good coach. Ain't none of us co-signed that.
Only one person.
Ain't nobody else co-signed that, bro. It's only one person on this panel that co-signed that bullshit.
Jay from BK. That be I that be me. Hold on. I'm saying that Jordy Fernandez understands the direction of this team. Now to say he's good. Hold on.
I would disagree.
Okay, tell me why.
And that's why, like, a lot of y'all talking about it. He didn't sign up for this. He did not sign up for a rebuild. When he signed on, McCone was still here. And he was under the understanding that they were going to fit pieces around him. That's what they were selling. Until McCone actually traded, then everything switched. He didn't sign up for a rebuild.
Oh, you calling Mikhail McCone?
Yo, Mikhail did not put us in contention, bro. Come on, man.
I'm not saying he put us in contention. I'm saying when he signed on here, McCone was on the centerpieces. We weren't in rebuild. They had made the trade that came months later. Like y'all like Jordy signed up for this.
Maybe that was the first part of the rebuild.
Maybe they told him Mikhail was out of here. You know what I mean?
But I think I need to clarify something. I think the problem that we have with Mikhail was not necessarily all of his play, but like realistically, it was really his demeanor. He checked out, bro, like 20 games into the season.
Oh, he quit.
Yeah, he checked out 20 games into the season, but because that spotlight that he had in them first 28 games when he got here after the trade deadline, bro, it wasn't looking too successful, bro. Like when he was filling them, he was on the up and up after them 20-something points per game in the first 28 games after the trade deadline when he was 50, 40, 90. And he was looking like, I think I could do this. But once he realized that it was an 82 game season ahead of him, bro, and he realized that he couldn't, then that's when it only took him 20 games to get humble. That's all it took. Now, no fault to his own. We just don't like the way that he handled it. As Nets fans, we just don't like the way that he handled it. The rapport wasn't there. The attitude wasn't there. He checked out. He really did check out.
And he manipulated the situation to get to the team that he wanted to be with.
All right, hold on. Jay from BK. Even if that's true, and I can't convince you that Jordy Fernandez is a good coach, right? Even with him being a rookie head coach, that's still a good start. You get a high lottery pick your first year there, not the first year, but the next season and the season after that. That's him being the quote unquote bad coach these next 2 seasons isn't necessarily a bad thing if they were to go the route of trying to get a quote unquote JT and JB. No, but if that's what I'm saying, if that's the trajectory of what the team. Listen, what I'm saying is y'all making it seem like it's a bad. I don't think we a bad team, but that's not the point. The point is those draft picks and them being as important as JT and JB. And the Nets made this mistake.
I'm not disagreeing with that. The point I am going to disagree with is for anybody who's saying, he won't get fired if we're bad. How do we know that? There are other teams who have not been good and they fired their head coaches. The Pistons just fired Monty Williams and they owed him, I think, like $80 million.
That's true. But Jay,
1 year, and they're a terrible team.
Can we bring some context to this though? Monty Williams and the Pistons were the laughing stock of the NBA last year. They broke the losing streak for the NBA. If they were just
Monty Williams ain't even want to coach.
But here's my thing,
I don't think we that bad. I don't think we that bad.
If they weren't losing that bad, he would still be there.
I doubt it. Because when they switched to GM, all bets were off the table. So we don't. That's why I'm saying we can't say that he gonna be here because we don't know what the next steps are. When a team switches GMs, the GM usually wants to pick his own coach.
That's true.
And this guy gonna lose 60 games. Like Breezy and some of y'all think that we gonna be a good team and fight for the play.
So,
That's nonsense.
so you talking like Sean Marks is out of there then?
Yo, what narrative going on around about me, man? Hold on. Let me say this. Let me clear this up. I think that this team is good enough to make the play in from what I've seen. And that's just me being optimistic. Hold on, let me finish. And there's no evidence to prove that I can substantiate and say that this team is all prove it now or we'll see how it goes. So there's nothing that I could convince you with to say that. But what I am saying is, regardless, the trajectory is to get a second and third pick. They want that second pick and that third pick. They made that mistake. And hold on, let me say this. If they never did that if they never did that trade with KD, not KD, from Boston with those players that got here, and we got we was on a trajectory to get those picks and be a bad team to get those picks and draft those players, or if not, someone in that high top 5 draft. If we could do that back to back, I think that's what they want to do. They want to replicate those same seasons so they could get those same draft picks back to back. That's what I think the Nets really want to do. So, how y'all feel?
Yo, but they've already told Brian Lewis to put out there that that's not what they want to do. They said they're gonna tank this season and then they're gonna go for it again next season. That's what Brian Lewis just put out an article like a month ago. That they plan on spending their money next summer.
Do you think Jay? Do you think that's GM talk right there?
I think that's a smoke screen, is what it is.
Yeah, like a smoke screen. That's a better term to say. Do you think that's a smoke screen?
Absolutely.
Because I don't think they believe that all the way. I don't think you could just automatically make a championship team in the next. If we look at who has a player up next year and the free agents next year, there is no way you're building a championship roster if you decide to go after one of these people. Hopefully you do get them, but most likely you won't, because most of the people that got a player up or unrestricted, the team got their bird rights, so they could do things more. Especially with how Leaf talked about the new CBA. The bird rights are a very valuable thing. So you'll have to break a piggy bank and two to get some of these players. Even then, you're using most of your cap for one player. So now at that point, you're hoping you could make trades or you could sign a little vet minimum right there to be a contending team or a championship team. I think that's a little smoke screen. Go ahead,
Easy. I agree with you, but we also got to understand this is the NBA and shit changes fast.
That's true.
Before you know it, it could be a bunch of 2 or 3 or 4 stars asking out, wanting to be traded or aren't happy. So you just never know the landscape of how shit is going to fucking change within a season or two, and who's going to be happy or unhappy, or who's going to, want to move away from their current situation. So,
that's true too. That's true. It's just I see it's like, when you come out and you make a statement like you're looking to compete next season, and then you look like you can't, all right, OKC 1 year, they was in like a playing situation. So you could kind of look like, oh, they bad, but they had a core, they was building up. SGA was getting better. You could see certain players, like Chet wasn't there at the time. So you're like, all right, Chet gonna come back. And he already showed good flashes. Like, they had something there. For us in particular, in my opinion, I don't see too much there because we didn't even get close. We didn't even get into the play-in situation. So to go from not being in the play-in to competing, you don't even know how you really fare against a real team when they're really competing in a 7-game series.
But not only that, though, we don't even know who the fuck we gonna have after the fucking draft is over with. We don't know how this team is going to be constructed. With that being said, I think it's kind of unfair. Because OKC has been building their thing for years and years and years through the draft. The Nets are just finally going to be able to do that after this season is over with, in the next draft. So the way the Nets cap salary is set up, they're in a real good situation after next season they'll have like the second most cap space in the league. So they can sign stars if they want to go that route and mix them in with the guys that they fucking draft. They can do that. You understand what I'm saying? So
they're not going. Nobody's going to sign here. They're going to have to trade for a guy. And the reason why I never liked OKC as the example is because, and I know most of y'all want Ace Bailey. For me, this draft is coming up on a two-man thing. Cooper Flag looks like a can't miss, but the Nets' number one problem, and this is why I don't like the OKC comparison, because in every trade that the Nets general manager has done, he never addresses the point guard position. If you don't have a point guard or a lead ball handler, your team just not going to be successful in this NBA. It's just not.
Jay from BK. I think Jordy Fernandez is gonna, you know what I mean, have a say in the matter. I think he's not gonna just leave it in Sean Mark's hands to make that decision. I think that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna have a say in who's the point guard.
So, can I ask you guys a question though? Because we keep harping on this point guard shit, and I realize the point guard position is lacking with the Nets, and it's a very important position to fill. But I say that to say this: does it really, really affect us if we get somebody like Ace or Cooper, somebody who's a dynamic scorer who can handle the ball? I think the point guard position ain't that bad if you got at least 2 or 3 players on the floor together who can fucking handle the ball. So with that being said, yeah, the point guard position is the most important thing to fill. But baby, let me tell you, you got to pick the best fucking player in the draft, and you do that 9 times out of 10. You do not pick for fucking position when you're getting a top 5 pick. You pick the best talent available. Period. You worry about that point guard shit later. You go find a point guard off the street somewhere.
Wait, Breeze, let Jay go. Let Jay go.
No, but that's not what y'all are saying though. If y'all are talking about pick the best player regardless, then y'all gonna stop saying pick Ace Bailey. He ain't better than Cooper Flag. I mean,
debatable.
That's debatable.
Okay.
Debatable.
What's not debatable is Cooper Flag has NBA level defense right now. Ace Bailey doesn't. And he's more polished right now. And I think Ace Bailey's ceiling is hella high. I'm not disagreeing with that. But Joey, one thing you said that and this is where I've moved away, I'm not necessarily saying point guard. We need a ball handler. And I say that because Steph Curry is a point guard. Draymond Green is the ball handler for Golden State.
Right.
Jamal Murray is a point guard. Jokic is the ball handler for Golden State.
Correct.
Swiper Fox is a point guard. Sabonis is the ball handler for the Kings. We need a ball handler, someone who can make decisions on offense. I really think they're going to use Clax in that role this year, but we need a lead ball handler.
But
that's what this team
is. It safe to say though, if we cover both things, if we get somebody like Cooper or Ace over Dylan, I like Dylan, but if we get somebody like them, because you know what? They can sit there and play in the front court, and they can also handle the ball and score, along with somebody else on the floor with Tam Thomas. He's another ball handler. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of alleviates some of the stress. I think it's a lot of teams that don't even give a fuck about that point guard shit. If you got 2 or 3 guys on the floor who can create and handle the ball, that point guard shit is irrelevant.
I mean,
because the offense is going to be getting ran through them anyway.
In theory, yes, but one thing that like in this conversation, what people are getting is we heavy on the is it Cooper Flag, is it Ace Bailey, is it Dylan Harper? Some people VJ, some people may mention Nolan. The problem I have with that conversation constantly going around in circles is the Nets also have 3 more first round picks. Like instead of just focusing on them, we should also be focusing on who are guys who may be in the lower half of the draft who can fit that mold. And there's a number of guys who can fit that mold. Like
yeah, we're gonna get into that too.
Like that.
We're gonna try to follow them this season with some content. I'm about to close out soon, but on that note, yeah, we're gonna try to follow some of these players that the Nets might draft. But go ahead, Easy. You was finna say something?
Real quick, because Joey was saying it, but the stream y'all hated. But I brought this idea up before, but I don't really typically look at it like, oh, we need a point guard. Like I don't look at it like, oh, we need like a position. Like I think we need a player. And I kind of brought this idea up, I think it was the last stream, like when we was asking, I don't know if you was there, Jay, but I don't know if you listened to the playback, but I was asking all of our Nets fans, like, what's one player from the team that you would like to see do a major improvement on, like one thing they need to work on? One of my thing was, and then I would like to ask y'all, like, I was looking for Noah Clowney to have more ball handling and more playmaking. So in my mind, I look at it in the same examples that you brought up, Jay. Jamal Murray's the point guard. Jokic is carrying up the rock, though. Sabonis is carrying up the rock, though. De'Aaron Fox is a point guard. So in those kind of respect, that bigger body that could see over the defense, that could bring up the rock, and and his matchup is not going to pressure him 94 feet, and he could bring up the rock, see over the defense, and make plays, and get your guy off the ball to be more effective off the ball, get into quick and go situations, could have more time to process it instead of things he have to think about, and like in playmaking aspects. I think I look at that, like I use that model, and I want to apply it to our team. Now I come back and ask y'all now, who do you think has a more upside for more ball handling and playmaking, Nick Claxton or Noah Clowney?
That's easy, Clowney for me. I think Clowney could put I think, and the only reason why I say is because I think Clowney, after the pump fake ball action, he could put the ball on the floor from there. Nobody ain't really falling for Nick Claxton pump fakes for him to put the ball on the floor, respectfully. But that's why I pick Clowney over Claxton.
How you feel about it, Jay?
Clax grew up a point guard. I mean, he has.
I mean,
he already has
but this
guard
man
skills.
ball handling sometimes, and then like sometimes he have a pass and he don't even make it. So I'm like, yo, is the game moving too fast for you still, dog?
When I've seen him like do what you're describing, it looks more like the coaches are telling people don't do certain things.
Okay.
Because if you remember his rookie season, and I always think back, a lot of people talk about that Portland game. He was shooting threes and everything. He doesn't do that anymore. It's almost as if the coaches say, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. I think if he's encouraged to bring the ball up and not just do this lazy dribble handoff stuff, then his handle is way better than Clowney's from what I've seen. I get the decision making look suspect sometimes, but he grew up a point guard.
That's
Yeah,
a fact.
I seen the Nets. They had something on him, and he was showing that he was a point guard, and he had just had this growth spurt, and then he kept his ball handling skills, because his pops was showing him that. We're gonna let Jay from BK answer that same question Easy asked, then we're gonna close out.
You mean Joey?
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, Joey BK, my fault. Yeah, Joey BK. So Easy, what was the question you asked again, Easy?
So Joey, I don't know if you listened to the playback before, but there was a stream last time you streamed. I asked everybody on the panel, what's one of the things that you would like from your young core, one of the main things you would like for them to work on. One of my thing was Noah Clowney improving his ball handling and playmaking. So my question is to you is, who do you see have a better upside into ball handling and playmaking, Nick Claxton or Noah Clowney?
I agree with Jay. I think it's It's Nicholas Claxton, and I'm gonna mimic what Breezy said. Nicholas Claxton played point guard in fucking high school, man, and he also handled the ball a lot in college in Georgia. So with that being said, I think he has the skill set and the tools to be able to handle the ball for his size. I'm gonna go with Nick, but I do think Noah is the better shooter for sure.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want to be long winded because I'm finna close out, but I want to ask PT too. Easy, he had a real good question. He was going around the panel with it. Did you hear the question, PT? PT, you there?
You there, Pod?
All right, we gonna come back to Pod. I mean, but
Can I answer though?
Yeah, go ahead.
Not like I was just talking about Clax because he asked a specific question about Clax or Clowney. For me, it would be a two different answers. One of my answers would be because y'all said the core. I would like to see DW have more confidence in himself and be more aggressive when he has the basketball.
Nobody didn't bring up that name.
I think
that's a good name to bring up. That's a good name to bring up. Nobody didn't bring up that name. That's a good name to bring up.
He's a part of the core. He has to be more confident in himself and play ball like he used to play ball and stop playing ball like if you watch him, he plays like he's afraid of getting hurt.
But I was just about to say that, Jay. You don't think the injury is playing into his psyche a little bit? Like, yo, I gotta play careful.
Yeah, but that's
usually when people get hurt.
So
yeah,
I wanna pick out somebody. I would like to see Dayron get better with his picks, setting his picks, and I also want to see see him get better with the fouling shit.
That's so funny because Jay said the same thing. Not you, Jay, but this is JTV. He said the same thing. I want Dayron to get better at setting picks. He said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Dayron be ready to get to that rebound. He roll quick.
He not keeping his foot steady. He catching dumb fouls. He catching stupid offensive moving screen fouls. He getting pulled out. That's funny how you said that. That's exactly what you said.
Nah, that's a fact. He roll real fast too. He be rolling to that basket quick as hell. He either trying to get that tip in dunk, that put back. He rolled too fast. He gotta slow down with the pick.
Yeah, but I need you to set the pick and take the man out the play. That's what I need. I don't need you to quick roll. Because at that point, I should just only ask you for a slip, not to fucking set. So I need you to take the man out the motherfucking play so we have more freedom.
Hold on. Can I give the second point though?
Yeah, of course.
The second thing from somebody in the core that I would like to see them improve on, I'd like to see Cam Thomas improve on his rebounding.
Okay.
I'd like for him to
That's fair.
To go grab another 1-2 rebounds. There's no reason why he can't get 5 a game.
You know what, Jay? Can I say something to that real quick, Breeze? I don't mind Cam with the rebounds. I would rather see him improve with his assists and playmaking. If his rebounding ain't that good and he can play make and he can score, I'm comfortable with that.
All right, copy that. Yeah, man, I critique Clowney. But yeah, that was a dope question, man. Shout out to Easy. Check Easy tomorrow morning or today, NSB 10 o'clock. Part of the reason why I'm calling, Eastern. Part of the reason why I'm calling, I am definitely trying to watch that show. One of my favorite shows. Shout out to Jay from BK joining the panel. Shout out to Joey BK joining the panel. Shout out to Easy Leaf, everybody that was here. I'm definitely gonna be back with more content soon. Shout out to the chat. Hopefully y'all subbing up, liking the video, and we'll be back, man. We appreciate y'all. Nets fans is the best fans. We'll be back with more content really soon. Peace.
Yes, sir. Salute, y'all.
Salute.